So all we have is 2? Well, we got the ones by Nissan.
All you have is 2 electric cars in town.
Nissan, Ford dealership.
There's one at the Ford dealership.
Yes,
Which
because
Ford?
they have an electric Focus.
Which Ford? What?
I think it's the one on college.
That moved.
Do all the cars
then they
use the
moved it over to
same
the
outlet?
Okay.
Do they all plug
No,
into
they don't use the same outlet.
Yeah.
There's 2 different types. There's one that runs at 550 volts, which makes it charge at 15 minutes or so, and there's a 220 volt one or 210
Wow.
that charges 4 hours.
So how do you plug them in at home?
Can you do that in their Nest
the
of
old
voice?
school extension cord? And
Excuse me.
I haven't done Nerd Nest in a very long time.
Why not? I miss Nerd Nesto.
I like
Yeah, he
this much
does. He
better.
misses him.
You can just plug it
He's too
into
cool for
to an outlet.
characters.
What?
to a regular outlet?
Yeah.
How much juice does that use? Does that
All right, we're moving forward. Enough nerd talk. All right,
Jesus,
Mark Owens.
guys.
Yes, this weekend,
Bring a manual, why don't you?
Peter Dinklage hosted Saturday Night Live, and yes,
That was a
with
short
musical
show.
guest Gwen Stefani. Sketches included Dinklage doing a parody of "Naked and Afraid." All right,
That
everyone
was
knows
kinda-
this show, right?
That was kind of funny. I'm not a Saturday Night Live fan anymore, but
I love the reach around. That's
That
the
was-
longest part.
Yeah,
that was kind of funny.
let's go over the
It's
clip
good.
from this weekend Saturday Night
Wish
Live.
you kept calling
Oh
Syria.
no.
Peter Dinklage.
He is a tiny man.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make everything else funny?
She gets out of the car naked.
Look at.
So Leslie Jones, she's an SNL cast member, right? Yeah.
Rather large one.
Look at Peter.
I'm surprised she didn't add a B word at the end of that.
Look at his boobies. He's got.
Yeah.
You guys watch this show at all? The regular show?
Yeah, I watch it.
Every now and then, but hot sauce.
Stereo.
Put this on everything.
A little marketing plug there, because that's
Yeah.
what they're saying.
Skeleton.
She's putting the hot sauce on the leaves. Oh, she's just opened up her legs. Ugh.
Some man spreading.
Yeah.
Oh! Ah.
Chops.
Look at it like a steak.
That's the spooning.
That's what a woman's called.
Go to sleep, Tyrion.
Go to sleep.
Oh.
Tasty morsel. Oh,
Oh. Oh.
he's right in her crotch.
He's so small.
Yes.
That's precious.
There's also a fake preview for season 6 of the Game of Thrones on there.
Wow.
They did a song. He did a song with Gwen Stefani.
That was.
Vanessa, it was called Space Pants. Yeah.
That was.
Was that funny? Was Space Pants funny?
No.
No.
Hey, Ernesto
No.
says,
Ernesto's-
oh yeah.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Space Pants.
Why? What was wrong with Space Pants?
Pants?
Is this Space Pants here? All right. So Mark's pulling it up here. I want to see what this Space Pants is all about.
Okay.
Now they were in a restaurant during a mafia dinner. Look at him move. God, this is a great robot. Peter
Sound like
Dinklage.
Whippet Gig.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's definitely what they're going for. That Devo sound, right?
Yeah.
Marco, it's my Space Pants is playing in the background. Movies from this weekend. How do we do? All right.
Some of us. We'll start at number 8.
Well, by the way, we were all picking what was going to finish number 2 this past weekend because we
Right.
all knew Superman versus Superman v Batman. Dawn of Justice was going to be number 1.
I had to accept that, yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
One of our releases from Friday, Nosedive, 4.1 million to Meet the Blacks.
Who picked that?
That would be Bay and Phil Gray's pick.
Yeah.
It bombed. Bay, it bombed.
Well, it happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
Coming in at number 7, 10 Cloverfield Lane, 4.8 million.
Still making in some dough, huh?
Is that like a horror film?
Thriller.
Thriller, yeah.
Number 6, the Divergent series, Allegiant, 5.7 million.
All right, there you go.
It's hard to compete with Space Pants right now.
Space Pants.
Space Pants. Okay.
Number 5, Miracles from Heaven, 7.6 million.
Which one was that? That was the
The girl that
Jennifer
fell down the
Garner.
tree. And
Right, yeah.
My wife went to go see that. She
Of course
said
you
it was
did.
good, but
You didn't go with her?
No, basketball's on, dude.
Oh, that's right.
Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, Villanova, huh, baby?
Yeah.
That game was
What?
rigged. I'm
No,
sorry.
no. What a
The
game.
fix was in. I'm sorry.
What a
Like 2 of the
game.
greatest
I'm
shots
sorry.
in college basketball history.
Within
happened
5
in, like,
seconds, yeah.
4.7 seconds.
Unbelievable.
Coming in at number 4, God's Not Dead 2.
Mm.
Only pulled in 8.1 million. That's less than I thought it was going to do, and that would have been Chief's pick, Ernesto's pick, and a 1 Joe Padula.
Oh, one job. There's only one job.
That would put you what?
Here.
3 points back, Joe?
You're behind now.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of 3, coming in at number 3, my big fat Greek wedding 2, 11.1 million.
Yeah.
Why did I pick God's Not Dead too?
Why did you do
I
that?
don't know.
You
'Cause
thought there was
Ernesto
something in
picked
the
it
title.
first. All right? I learned my lesson.
Like God
It's
wouldn't let himself
Easter,
be like
you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You broke your trend of going after Owens win, did you?
Yeah, I
It
should
doesn't help. I mean, you just
Well, and then you guys, Sky and Mark, you guys picked Zootopia, which did finish second. $20 million still making.
Oh, does that mean we won?
Yes,
We won?
you won.
Woo!
All right, now you're like -4 because
Oh,
you got
that feels-
-5 last week.
Feels great. What are you at, -3?
No, I'm at like
-3.
I'm at 7. Mark's at 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Batman vs Superman though, down from 170 million to 52.4 million.
There's a movie coming out this weekend, and I think might top it. It's that first-person movie.
Oh, Henry something?
Yeah.
Hardcore Henry.
Hardcore Henry.
yeah.
I think this might top it. Or am I just doing it ploy so you guys pick it?
Oh.
No, I like the trailer. I like that.
Yeah, the trailer's
Selective
cool.
audience.
Yeah, I mean it's that game of
It's basically a video.
what's the video game?
Which one?
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem?
No, no.
I'm just throwing
Grand
it out
Theft
there.
Auto?
No. What's the Call of Duty?
Oh.
Right. It's like a Call of Duty.
Should have done
Deal.
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem.
It
They
would've
made
been
a
awesome.
Duke Nukem movie. Didn't do so well, I don't think.
No, they made the Doom movie.
Doom.
Yeah.
Oh, Doom with the Rock.
Yeah.
Right. That was.
Ooh, they
I
got-
like that one. It didn't do well.
Well,
Well, it was
the
a
game's gonna
remake.
do well. Yeah. Looks awesome.
Sky, locally, take us away. What do you got?
Well, we've got a woman that's injured after falling at Queens Bluff. Now, a woman's been injured after falling down Queens Bluff off Max Court on Monday. Emergency Management Agency Director Jerry Buchanan said the incident occurred sometime between 2 and 2:30 p.m. Now, the woman was transported by boat to the Conservation Club, where she was then taken by ambulance to Tenova Medical Center. Buchanan said her injuries did not appear to be life-threatening, and multiple people were injured after falling from the bluff last year.
Man. Yeah, you got to be careful over there. And then Nesta, who'd you say runs those bluffs there?
The Southeastern Climbing Coalition.
The
And
coalition.
I guess it's
So this should be the Southeastern Falling Coalition now.
Damon.
That does make sense, though, you know?
Nah, I'm glad. I hope everything's all right. I mean,
Ouch, Steven.
but man, dang.
Right, well, this segment of the show is brought to you by Journey's Eye Studio of Clarksville, where one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furnishings
That
are awaiting
is a very,
your
very
arrival.
cool place.
Oh yeah, handcrafted Journey's Eye pieces are created in Clarksville with unique items collected from around the world. Now you can meet and greet Steve and Jody of Journey's Eye Studio at 131 Franklin Street in historic downtown Clarksville, and visit online at journeyseyestudio.com. Journey's Eye Studio, enhancing your surroundings.
Yeah, I love me some Journey's Eye.
You know, somebody that I know did a really, really awesome video where there was a live performer
I
there
saw
using
that.
one of their
I
guitars
saw that.
that are on the wall.
Nice job there.
Mhm.
Yeah, they loved it. They appreciated that video. Good people. Go
It was
check them
awesome.
over there. Go shake their hands. Go have a glass of wine with them too if you get the opportunity.
They are super interesting.
Oh, they're great when
Very
they're
cool.
drinking. They're great when they're sober too.
They're drinking.
But when they're having a few glasses of great conversations, and when they're sober too. But all right, we're going to take a quick break here. But when we get back, yes, the National Pool Museum has opened to the public, and also we're going to get into maybe a little controversy here. Mississippi's governor signs a law allowing employees to refuse service to gay couples.
Yeah, this is a big issue.
So we'll get into it when we get back. But before then, hey, enjoy this song by a friend of the show. He's been out a couple times, Chris Bell, rock artist out of Nashville.
Sounds great.
I love me some Chris Bell. Reminds me of a little bit of a young Eddie Vedder, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He does sound like Eddie Vedder.
Right?
The scoop
He's got a
going
good
on.
sound. He's got a good sound. The Scoop, right. Scoop. All right, from the Scoop to the Poop. We'll be back. Joe Gill Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
You don't got time for maybe a quick smoke?
I gotta pull up this story.
Your own choice. That is.
Smoke him if you got him.
So, what aspect of your healthy lifestyle does smoking encourage?
Cigars are nice.
Okay, I just thought, like, wait, you smoke cigars? That's,
Everybody's got like one vice.
oh shit, I have like 12. Today
At
only.
least.
Today.
Yeah, but I just thought, I'm like, wait, he drinks all that grass mulched up and
I don't even do the mulching.
chicken salad and
I do the salads.
working out and
I do the working out, but not in the gym.
Body weight.
Major sports packages on their 21 screen. NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, UFC fights.
This might be my newest favorite
College
drink.
games and more. Get over to 125 Franklin Street in
I
downtown
like it.
Clarksville and order your
It's
best
springtime.
Clarksville's best
What is
wings
it?
with daily drink
Spring
specials
dress?
and live music all week long. Check them out on Facebook
Coffee.
for more and ask about their free.
oh, the dress, okay, I thought you know what you drink.
A spring coffee?
Yeah, and then I'm like, spring
No.
dress, what is that?
Only because you fixed your hair.
Oh, you need this seat?
What we doing, nigga?
It's too much I gotta take.
Like,
Joe, look at that
people
just
from
now.
Texas do.
I think you were looking at us for like 3 weeks.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, everybody, this is the Intern News Network, and I'm Intern Thomas, and here with
Intern Trevor.
and Summer. So, they just got done talking about movies on the show.
Yeah, did a quick movie
Did a
recap.
little update on what's going
Been kind of behind. Yeah, last one I saw was
Batman
Batman v
vs.
Superman.
Yeah, we gave a review last time, and no, that was that. But you saw a trailer for something I talked about a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
Thomas mentioned Keanu.
Keanu, yeah.
It looks funny.
It's a rip. It's a not a rip. It's a parody of of the plot of John Wick, which we've also talked about on the Intern News
I have
Network.
not seen it.
Yeah, John Wick basically is a crazy assassin who he got his dog stolen, and he goes to find the people who stole his dog. And in Keanu, it is Key and Peele, the comedians from the Comedy Central network show Key and Peele, and their new cat, baby kitten, gets stolen by a gang, and they have to go find the new
Yeah, I was gonna say,
baby kitten.
on the trailers I've seen is a bunch of cats.
Yeah, it's them trying to be gangster. They're very not gangster. They're very like white collar people,
That's what makes it
and they have to go into the hood and find this cat and save it from these gangsters. And I think that's a funny concept.
No, definitely. And like,
Yeah.
really, I'm a fan of cats, so
Yeah.
like, it's I thought it was really funny. Have
Yeah.
you seen it somewhere? Have you seen the trailer? I've been seeing it a lot lately. Like ever since you like brought it up, like
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about it honestly.
Yeah.
And then like just lately it's been, I guess it's about to come out or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
supposed to come out in like a week or two.
Yeah, so like, I haven't seen nothing but trailers. So
And in case it wasn't obvious already, and I didn't explain it to the full extent, Keanu Reeves plays John Wick in John Wick.
yeah.
So that's why they call this movie Keanu, because it's the same plot, but they named the cat Keanu as a joke. So,
Does Keanu Reeves have anything to do with the movie? Other than
no, it's literally just the plot of John Wick as a comedy with a kitten instead of a dog. And they named the cat Keanu. That's all.
Yeah, no, it's because every time I see Keanu, I think Keanu Reeves. So.
There's a comedian named Mike Epps. You know Mike Epps? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. I've seen his stand up, and it's hard to offend me, and I'm not saying I'm offended. It's just really dumb to me. I don't get laughs
Well,
out of it. I don't get laughs out of his
I
stand
don't
up.
think I've ever seen a stand up, but
Maybe some of his movies are decent. I don't know which the last movie I saw with Mike Epps, but Meet the Blacks.
Don't worry about it.
Has been coming out. I think it comes out this Friday.
yeah, it's
We don't mention it in this
It's
house.
just got
I don't know how.
terrible rating.
Are you
It's
serious?
got like a 2.2.
Oh my God!
Oh my God. Well, anyways, this segment was brought to you by Journey's Eye Studio of Clarksville, where one of a kind vintage and modern furnishings are awaiting your arrival. See you later, guys.
Bad tattoo.
Discussing the Mississippi governor signing the Religious Freedom Bill into law. All right, here we go. Yeah, Travis Dukes.
Love Dukes.
Love me some T Dukes.
It's summertime. You should be back, huh?
Yeah, he's been doing some appearances. I've seen at Section 125.
on Thursdays.
Thursdays, yeah.
Nice.
It's good sound. He's fun too. He's an entertainer. You know what I mean? He's not just an artist.
He has the best attitude.
Yeah, he really does. And he's got a little twang in his voice.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Joe Padula. What's up, Travis? Dukes? How
Hey,
are you?
Joe.
Yeah, well, it's good. I was just hanging out over yonder. Okay.
Let me Google that yonder.
Damon
I'd
hanging
love
out.
to get a video of you and him having a conversation.
Yeah, right?
Him with the twang and you from New York.
Two worlds. It's like City Mouse, Country Mouse.
City Mouse, Country Mouse. They're called rats. Where we come from.
No, you have mice too.
Yeah. This is true. But yes, welcome back to the show. Joe Padula Show, WJZM, and yes, we got the Facebook Live going as we speak right now. What's
All
going on
right.
Facebook Live? How are you? All right. We're also, Ernesto, up and running, right, on the...
Up and running.
Up and running. Go to joepadula.com if you want to click on
Just
that
live everywhere.
studio cam button. You can see what's going on inside, the whole crew. But yes.
All the way live, as I believe they say in New York.
Yeah, all the way live.
All the way live.
Just trying to reach certain effectiveness out there by using all media formats. But yeah, let's get into some quick stories before we bring in our first guest. Let's see. The National Pool Museum
Oh.
has opened to the public in Britain's Isle of Wight. Yeah, Wight Zoo. The museum features poop from animals such as elks, lions, and as well as human babies.
Oh no.
Like you don't get enough of that at home.
Blech. The displays include facts about the droppings hidden from behind the toilet lids on the museum walls, All right, at least they're doing it with style. The display also includes fossilized poo dating back from 140 million years.
So is it like dinosaur poo?
Yeah, dinosaur poop.
Wow.
Yeah, they got dinosaur poo in the Museum of Poo.
Isn't that dirt?
Now it's complete. Fossil fuels.
I mean, if you can't get to see it, the exhibit will be going on the road later this year.
If you can't get to see it, just turn around after Taco Bell.
Gross.
You have your own museum.
That's so weird. Wow. Who's the one
I
that
just
came
throw
up with the
Taco Bell
idea
out there and not
of
try
a,
to-
who's the one that came up with the idea of, yes, let's have a museum and have the artifacts be poo.
I think it's Burger King's fault.
Oh, with the black burger
I
and the
think
red
it's the
burger?
black. I think they started a poo trend, and they're like, "Oh, poo can go viral. We can use this. We can monetize this." Somebody in the marketing department is like, "You know what, you guys? I see good numbers for poo
For
this
poo.
year."
I'll tell you
Now,
what.
are people gonna? Go
Poo,
ahead.
poo art's been around for a while. I remember the controversy. There was a man who
Oh, God.
painted an elephant with his own feces. It was in the New York Museum of Modern Art.
How about the one in New York where they put the feces over Jesus Christ picture?
Yep.
Remember that one? That
Same guy.
controversy?
That was the same guy.
Of course it's the same
Same
guy.
thing. He's the poo artist.
And yet, if your cousin did, you just call him your crazy cousin that likes to play with his crap.
Right. But if you do it in New York, you're an artist.
You're an artist,
If
yes.
the kids do it, you beat them.
You're an artiste.
That is not
Do
good.
you think families are
Not
going to
cool.
plan their vacations around this?
Yes.
Oh, honey, we
No.
have to make sure we take 2 days to go all through the Pooh Museum.
I
Right.
got free tickets. I did a survey for it.
Did a survey. It's
Our
like
kids
watching,
are just loving to go.
It's like going to see the big bowl of yarn.
Yeah.
It's not real.
All right, here we go. We got to get into this. Mississippi governor signs religious freedom bill into law. All right, this is breaking news from today, Tuesday, April 5th. Of this our Lord's year 2016.
Well, this is kind of. Well, go ahead and explain before I make my opinion. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Why don't you
I'm
hold
sorry.
your
Yeah,
comments?
hold
to
on.
the
Yeah.
end?
I
let
just
me
read
find
the
out.
title. Damon's like, blah, 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 blah.
Let me tell you what I feel.
Mississippi's governor signed a law today that allows public and private businesses to refuse service to gay couples based on employers' religious beliefs. Governor Phil Bryant signed House Bill 1523, despite opposition from gay rights groups and some businesses who say it enables discrimination. Some conservative and religious groups support the bill. The measure's stated intention is to protect those who believe that marriage should be between one man and one woman, that sexual relations should only take place inside such marriages, and that male and female genders are unchangeable. Okay? Quote, this is stated in the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. The bill merely reinforces the rights which currently exist in the exercise of religious freedom as stated in the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. This was said by a Republican governor who wrote that in a statement posted on his Twitter account. Yeah, that's how we do our press releases now. It's via Twitter. Okay, social media.
Was that 75 characters or less?
140. The measure allows churches, religious charities, and privately held businesses to decline services to people whose lifestyles violate their religious beliefs. Individual government employees may also opt out, although the measure says governments must still provide services. Okay? Here it is. Bryant, the governor, says this. This bill does not limit any constitutionally protected rights or actions of any citizen of this state under federal or state laws. It does not attempt to challenge, this is again the governor, does not attempt to challenge federal laws, even those which are in conflict with the Mississippi Constitution, as the legislator recognizes the prominence of federal law in such limited circumstances. Now, other states have considered similar legislation. North Carolina enacted a law, while governors in Georgia and South Dakota vetoed proposals. Now, Bryant acted within hours of receiving the bill after it cleared its final legislative obstacle Monday, and even as opponents tried to marshal pressure to persuade Bryant to reject it. So, here we go. Conversation about this. We bring up the cakes. You guys remember the cakes?
Yep.
All right, the wedding cakes. All right, you guys remember the pizza? All right, there was a company that refused to serve pizzas to a couple, which I think are two different scenarios. But yes, if someone makes a wedding cake and they do not believe in gay marriage, should they be forced to make a wedding cake for a gay couple? Now, I mean, in Mississippi, they don't have to, according to this bill, which was signed into law.
Mhm.
Correct, right? Am I right with after what I just read?
Well, I think that it is a law that only backs up the fact that as a business owner, you have the right to pick and choose who you serve. You
Okay.
don't have to serve everybody. And this is just a dramatic way to, I guess, reinforce that. And on the other end, if somebody doesn't want to serve me a cake, I'm not going to be upset by them saying we don't serve cakes to short, bald, black guys.
Right.
I don't want to get a cake from you.
Well, would that be different
No.
because you're black, or
Well,
you know what I mean?
You know, what's the difference between having a sign that says no blacks on
Okay.
the front of your establishment versus a sign that says no gays?
Uh huh.
You cannot have laws that support discrimination against a group of Americans. If the bill stated that you have the right to refuse service to anyone for your own religious reasons, that would be okay. But saying that
Well, that's what
this
the bill
specific-
says.
the-
Well, that's what the law says.
It
If they
says a
don't
man.
believe,
No, it says a man and a man and a woman and a woman. Their personal relationship has absolutely nothing to do with the people running that business.
yeah, but
Okay.
Sky, if the owners, and believe me, if gay marriage, I mean, you want to get married, okay. If it's
Yeah,
it's a legal law, then go get married.
Equal
Okay.
opportunity to go out and be miserable.
I hear you,
Just do it.
but if this goes against someone's religious rights, okay, that's the question. That's the big debate.
They should have the right to refuse service to anyone.
And
No,
that's
no, no,
the-
no. You have the freedom to practice your religion. Your religious rights have nothing to do with anything. And I really hate when states use the federal or the Constitution when it's convenient to them.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
The First Amendment is an amendment to the Constitution, which means that they corrected themselves. And everybody needs to understand that that Constitution and those amendments are not set in stone. They were made to be fluid and change with times.
Right. But if it's a current amendment and it hasn't been changed, then you have to stick with that rule, that law.
Right, but it's
an
not disallowing them from practicing their religion. What they're doing is discriminating against somebody who is not part of their religion.
I hear you.
Which is discrimination to that lifestyle or that religion, which is wrong.
See, I don't understand, why someone wouldn't want to, again, the cake scenario, okay? I don't understand why you wouldn't want to create business. I mean, here it is, you're supposed to show compassion, you're supposed to show love. It doesn't mean that you're marrying them. It's not like you're the one saying, hey, I'm going to marry you, I'm going to go to your wedding. You're just making them a cake.
Yeah.
What are some of the other services that would involve that?
Local health care.
Okay.
Housing. I mean, it goes on and on. I mean, there's some serious issues.
Well,
that it
healthcare
could-
and
it could get
housing,
tangled
depending
up
on
in.
the federal aspect, seems to be different in that bill. But
It says local government officials can refuse service to
Now,
same-sex
that is
marriages.
I mean, think about all the dentists.
that
around
means you
town.
can walk off from, I'm not going to serve
Well,
you.
Another Kim
They'll
Davis.
find
Then it goes to
somebody.
Kim Davis, okay, in Kentucky. You guys remember this one,
But
right?
somebody has to be there to do it.
All right, where you sign a contract, okay? She was the county clerk over there, and she signed a contract, and she refused to hand over marriage licenses to gay couples, okay? Where she was in violation of her contract,
She should have been immediately terminated.
all right? Or she should have stepped down,
Either or, she shouldn't be in that position.
Listen, if Mississippi, I mean, you're going to you're definitely going on some controversial waters with this bill here, and I understand that.
Definitely not boosting tourism.
No, it's like saying that bullying is okay. Because now there's a law that says that you can totally do it.
Ernesto?
And I'll say this too, especially for small businesses in Mississippi. In a day and age where we have Yelp, Urban Spoon, and all these other places that they're going to review you, trust me, that community, that LGBT community that's in Mississippi, is definitely not going to take or not going to give you their business, and all you're going to do is hurt your own business.
Well, here's my recommendation, okay, to our friends in Mississippi there, okay? Just because you've been given the right to discriminate doesn't give you the right to discriminate, all right? Just because you have an opportunity to refuse business to some people, all right, I advise you, continue your business as if, you want continued business.
You want to make money.
Bay, what do you got?
But
What do you think, Bay? What do you think about all this?
they know what they do.
They know what they're doing?
Yeah.
As in the business owners?
By them doing that is allowing other people that believe that to move there.
Right.
And That's how they go.
Now, my only issue, real issue with this, like biggest issue of all, is the officials. Okay, the government side of it. Okay, where listen, it's really not up for government to discriminate or utilize. Say you're a Christian guy or a Jewish guy or a Muslim guy, and you get elected to a position or get appointed to a government position. All right, you should not. Okay, have your religious beliefs being used to make decisions in government. It just, I don't believe it. I mean, it's supposed to separate them.
On the other side of it too, if you know that business is going to discriminate against you, don't walk in and try and start something.
But you know that's going to happen.
Yeah, well, that's what has happened. That's why we're dealing with this right now.
We're going to get videos. We're going to get viral videos all over the place. And when it comes to city officials, you just officially gave them a right to walk away if two people of the same sex want to get married. And I know religion and sexual lifestyle is completely different,
Yeah.
but it's still discriminating. So you're letting that state say, I don't believe in gay marriage, so now I can step away because I work for the state. Which means now they're going to have more trouble getting married.
Yeah, it's
and
just
paying taxes.
This measure that allows churches, religious charities, and privately held businesses to decline services, that's a conversation that I think should still be having. But the part where it says individual government employees may also opt out is a part that is wackadoo. Okay, that is a problem.
That is going against the federal law.
And we got a couple feedbacks from people tuning in here on the Facebook Live. All right, yeah, Joshua goes. Am I discriminating if I am trying to protect my religious beliefs? Right? I mean, it's a fair question. But here it is, again, in that government position, your religious beliefs should not be not only enforced or pushed towards or affect any of your decisions when it comes. And believe you me, I'm a faithful guy. I go to my church every Sunday. I love my church. Jesus Christ is my Lord and personal Savior. But
Would
say
you
I
want
ever
to
get
discriminate against somebody?
But
Yeah.
see, that's what.
When did Jesus say, "Don't serve gays, or you'll go to hell"?
He,
Where
It is
in the
it is in the Bible, but it also states, love everyone.
yeah, no.
Judge not, let ye be judged yourself.
Well,
So-
Ernesto, when was the last time you went to church?
I was a heavy Catholic until.
Well, that's the
Till
problem.
you lost some weight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did. He's working on it.
Damn.
Thanks, Damon.
Terrible joke.
You called me fat. I don't like that.
Well,
No, you said you lost a lot of weight.
Well, it's like a pot in a kettle.
Oh, Sky. We'll get her bigger.
The only one in the room that weighs less than 100 pounds.
Mark, what else you got to say before you go over to local news with Sky?
Oh, not much. I mean, Mississippi's kind of sucked for a while now, anyway. I mean, ever since Katrina, I mean, most of their liberal population left,
Okay.
and anybody that wasn't addicted to meth never came back. I mean, Mississippi they abhor, development.
Progress.
So yeah, very controversial. Okay, I'm glad we got through without yelling at each other, and that's fine. Right, Bay?
Yeah.
That's right.
And I think this is the prime reason why the drafters of the Constitution kept religion out of so much wording, because there's so many different ways religion can be interpreted, and what you think is not the same as what she thinks, not the same what I think, and it's impossible to commingle religion and politics and progress.
It's a tough balance, that's for sure.
Yes.
But again, as a guy with faith, as a man who's religious, a man who says prayers wherever I go. Let me tell you, I always do my prayers. I don't care if I'm in a federal
Read your
building or not.
Bibles.
Well,
Okay?
we know that we've got a separation of church and state.
But yeah, I'm not an elected official making decisions where I don't know. You have rules out there. Maybe we'll bring Robin a little bit. We'll ask Rob's opinion. on
Yeah,
this,
because I mean, conservative.
fun.
It's a shame. That line is getting very blurred very quickly. The
Yeah.
separation of church and state is becoming non-existent at this point.
But is the separation of church and state an actual law?
Yeah,
It is.
Are you sure about that?
I'll double check.
Are you sure about that? All right, we got Ryan on line 1 weighing in on this. Ryan, how are you? All right. Ryan, you guys got a big show coming up this weekend, right? I'm looking forward to this. Ryan, we're gonna do a quick little interview in a moment, if you don't mind, right? But I definitely wanted to tease the audience, let everyone know that yes, this Saturday at O'Connor's, 5 p.m. We're gonna party with a purpose. Rob Brown, St. Jude's Resurrection. Yeah. Ryan, you rock, brother. Hold on the line, all right? We'll be right there with you, okay? Absolutely, absolutely. All right. So, Sky, locally, take us to break.
Well, Clarksville police responded to a stabbing Sunday around 3:48 a.m. at the intersection of Peters Mill Road and Pollard Road.
Wow.
A 26-year-old Clarksville resident was stabbed in the back during an argument with an acquaintance. Now, the victim, who was found in the suspect's vehicle, may have been acting as the designated driver. Now, the suspect reportedly left the scene with another friend in a blue Honda Accord before officers arrived. The victim was taken to Vanderbilt Hospital, where he remains in stable condition. A 36-year-old LaCleveland Jamar Somerville was later located, interviewed, and arrested for aggravated assault. He was booked into Montgomery County Jail on a $25,000 bond. A third-party witness is believed to have been in the vehicle at the time of the incident. That witness and any other person with information about the incident are asked to contact Detective Shaw at 931-648-0656, extension 5389. Now, Clarksville Police would like to thank the individuals who called and assisted police in the investigation. Due to information received, multiple items were recovered.
Babe, what would you do in that situation? What would you do?
Did somebody stab me in my back?
Yeah.
I'd be stabbed in the back.
That's right. That's true.
He'd be in Vanderbilt.
That's right. You know what? Well said,
Especially if you
sir.
got stabbed in the back so hard you went to Vanderbilt. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
that was some force.
That's bad.
That's probably more than one stab.
And imagine the blood in the vehicle.
Yeah.
How do you clean that out?
I try not to. I'm not watching those movies. Well, this segment of the show is brought to you by the Tilted Kilt of Clarksville. Now, you can enjoy all of the new specials and the new menu. Plus, make sure to catch all the sporting events on the 170-inch video wall. Now, for all events and specials, visit thetiltedkiltclarksville.com.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here. When we get back, yes, Rob Brown's going to be joining us, okay? This weekend at O'Connor's is a benefit for St. Jude's, where we're going to rock out with our, yes, that's right, Resurrection's going to be,
With our mics out.
With our
with
wallets
our
out
mics
for
out,
St.
yes,
Jude.
with our
With
wallets
our
out.
socks on.
Yeah. Well, what was with Resurrection?
No, don't go there.
Right. Yes, we're gonna have a good time.
Not much.
Business of the month, Daymar, Tree of Life Center, over there out there at 30 Crossland Avenue, and we'll get into that a little bit with Damon of Daymar hanging out with us today.
Yeah.
All right, Clarksville, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, yes, your conversation shall continue. Right here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Can you imagine all the hate groups that gonna flock towards Mississippi now?
That shit makes me so mad.
You hear me? It's the same thing when they legalize weed. Watch. It gonna happen.
Dude, it's the same
All right,
conversation
we're going to
people
take a quick
have.
break here, but when we get back, yes, we'll do more interviews, more local stories, the whole bit. All right, absolutely.
They all gonna flock to
It's the same
Mississippi.
conversation we had with civil rights. It's the same conversation we had with women's suffrage. It's gonna keep going on until somebody says, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Yep. Too
Wait
late.
till hate crimes start happening again and fucking gay people are dragged through the goddamn streets, and then we'll fix it. It pisses me off. It makes me mad.
Too late. And people wonder why there's a problem with traditional religion. Because anytime you can use something like, well, it's God, to back up hate and discrimination.
I went to Bible study, Joe. I know it's part of the Old Testament.
I went to temple, I know.
I'm going to
Jewish.
bring you to church.
I just have trouble placing all my heart, soul, and belief in a book that's found in the fiction section of a library. Just
There are
different.
many books that were taken off. They said, no, we can't use this because it's controversial. The book of, they found the book of, Denzel Washington.
Eli?
Book of Eli.
Yeah.
That freaked me out. And I think I go, what?
Yeah.
You could hear all stuff. You know, it's like, now they gotta finally got it. He finally got it. He goes, no!
Yeah.
Kill the guy.
He's like,
No!
yeah. He's like, oh. He's like, all that work I did. All those people.
Suck you like, dang.
I hate this commercial. We gotta get another fucking commercial. I hate this.
You didn't need to make one for you.
I do.
Let's do this commercial.
What kind of sultry voice can you do?
Whatever you want.
Don't say that.
Hey, no, do it in your Asian voice.
Do what?
Go to school.
You go to smile. You need go to school. They're my school.
There you go.
It's a good time. Woo.
They call it. Damon saying, take credit cards over there.
Now, let me see your phone.
Do what?
Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Let me see your phone.
What are you gonna do?
Give it up.
Show you my thing.
You got time,
It
man.
works.
Give it more time. Get ready for him, man. You still got. Because I never know.
Work. Turn it on.
Welcome to Journey's Eye Studio of Clarksville, where one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furniture.
And I might use you for projects.
You should.
I certainly should.
You go like this. I'm gonna send a text to myself so I got a new
Journey's
phone.
Eye pieces are created in
I'm
Clarksville.
gonna
If you need items
yes.
collected from around the
Hey.
world at affordable prices. Meet and greet
I'm gonna send you a link to my,
1 Franklin Street in historic
my
downtown
voiceover business
Visit
profile.
online at journeyseyestudios.com. Journey's Eye Studio.
That's what I do like all day long from out of the studio. Is a commercial voiceover.
When you're working with people, let me know if they need a mail. I'm not
Okay,
joking. I
I'll
do
send
that.
you a link. You can check it out. It's,
Yeah.
it's like a $40 a month thing that I pay for. And it's a public profile. It's got all my demos on it, and it's set up with an agency based out of London and New York.
And you're definitely getting a return from it?
Yes.
More than the 40 a month that you're. Really?
Yeah.
And
Get your headphone. Get close to that mic.
okay, well,
Get
yeah,
your phones on silent
Yeah.
or vibrations.
long time no see.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Been well. Didn't even know you were still in Clarksville.
Yes, sir. You been having? No. No. No, you're not. Look it up.
I didn't even lie.
Daphne.
Yeah.
Headphones are good, levels are good. All right, here we go. Yo, man, you hear that?
Sounds so good.
Some Daphne and the Mystery Machines.
She's got that squeak when she comes into the beginning of a phrase.
Something like that. Janis Joplin, me and Bobby McGee. Who was that?
She got a little chorus to the voice, which I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Who was that, Scott?
But she's got
That
a.
was
uh,
me and Bobby McGee was, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
I hear a
initially,
little
that's
bit
a
of
cover.
that. Yeah,
all right.
a little.
All right. Welcome back to the show. Joe Padilla Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Yeah, should be in Clarksville next week.
Yeah.
Should be at Rivers Inspires.
Hey,
Yeah, it's good.
we'll be at Rivers Inspires.
Oh yeah.
We have a step show that Saturday.
Who's that? Damar?
Yes, 3rd and Main stage.
Grammar Nazis. Anyone here a grammar Nazi?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I am.
Who are you texting right now?
I think I'm just grabbing them.
Okay. Well, if you're
Order
a
some food.
grammar Nazi, which is someone who constantly points out the typos and grammatical errors.
Okay.
We're also more
I don't
like
point it out. I'm not
Damon, I'm doing this story.
Did you
You're stepping
not?
on me the whole show.
Jeez.
Oh my lord! I contained it as long as I could.
He wants his own show.
Boom! You should get your own show. Oh my god! And I love Damon. You're one of my most favorite guests. Really.
Did you see his
But I'm doing the story here.
Boom.
The combination of Sky texting while I'm on the air.
I'm not texting.
Well, you were typing.
I was researching. Whatever.
It's all good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the studio, Rob Brown.
Hey, everybody, how y'all doing?
Hey.
Thank you. Good to be here. Good to
Rob,
be here.
please be therapeutic. I need you right now. Ready?
He needs a back massage.
Rob, can you rub my back?
Yeah, come over here and I'll use my feet and rub it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah, how do you get athlete's foot on your shoulders? You don't want to know.
Oh, gross.
But Rob, you got a big event going on this weekend.
Yes, we do. It's going to be amazing out there. It's going to be at O'Connor's.
Right.
Irish pub out there by Exit 1.
I love me some O'Connors.
It's going to be outside. Yeah, there, you can get a few thousand people out there. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's a huge venue in the back there. Okay.
Yeah, their Celtic Center is killer.
It is.
It's a gorgeous big old building out there.
And,
I was out there just a couple days ago, and Greg and his buddy out there building some more stuff, putting some more stuff on the stage. Yeah,
Paul's the man out there.
Yeah, Paul was building a little green room there for the guys when they come off stage and
that's
before they
awesome.
get dressed
Isn't
and
that
stuff.
great?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They've got the full PA system. I mean, it's set up.
it's amazing.
Now, Rob, where'd you get your St. Jude's connection from? Why St. Jude's?
Good friend of mine, Amy Page,
Okay.
up in Nashville. She's a DJ with 98 WSIX up there. Did a lot of stuff up in Nashville before with my football team, and we ran into each other. And she does a lot. Her mother died of cancer
Okay.
years back, and she asked me to be a part of what she was doing with St. Jude. And I said sure, and I talked to her about it. But then I took a trip to Memphis and visited St. Jude's down in Memphis, and that'll change your life.
Man.
Changed my life.
Absolutely.
And every year since then, I've been raising money for St. Jude, do different fundraisers. I'm part of the music marathon up in Nashville. It's been the country music marathon for many years. This year, they wanted to make everybody happy, so instead of calling it country music marathon each year, this year is the rock and roll marathon.
The rock and roll.
So a little bit of everything up there. So the big race is going to be April 30th at the end of this month, and we'll try to raise money for St. Jude for the event. I can't run in it.
Why not?
I passed out after 100 yards.
No, you look good. You look good.
I need a lot of oil for my prosthetic hip if I was going to try to run that far, but I raise the money and I get someone else to run in my place each year.
Okay.
And so last year I raised $4,090. This year I hope to do more than that. And we're depending on this big event coming up this Saturday to be able to do that.
Now, I mean, here it is, St. Jude's, and like Rob said, okay, if you haven't been down there, if you haven't been to Memphis, okay, with the St. Jude's
Wow,
Hospital,
wow.
Listen, there's no excuse. You're in Tennessee. Take the trip out there, okay? Make a day of it.
It is.
Go see some of the sites out there, but make sure that you go to the St. Jude's Hospital. Go donate blood. Go donate plasma. Okay?
Yeah.
Get the tour.
Do something for them. A lot of people don't think about St. Jude. They share what they learned to help people with all the other medical hospitals and places all over the world. But there's something special about St. Jude is that not one single family pays for anything.
Right. It's all based on donations.
It's all based on donations and fundraisers. The
Grants.
families, they don't pay for any of the care, the medicine or anything for their children. They'll help you travel there,
Right.
put you up in Ronald McDonald House there,
Yeah.
close to it. What they do is amazing. I got friends that got children that have been sick and been to other, I won't mention names, but other medical centers where they're on their second and third mortgage of their house, selling everything they have in order to buy medicine that's needed, and it just breaks your heart.
Now, I mean, the vetting process, if you will, for St. Jude's, I mean, there's got to be, because everybody has got to be wanting to get their child, and God forbid a child ever gets diagnosed with that evil cancer or any type of illness out there. I mean, there's got to be just millions of people trying to get in there.
Yes.
So do you know the process of...
I don't know the process, the vetting process for the children, whether they're going to be accepted to go to St. Jude or not. That's something I haven't learned anything about, so if I say anything about it, I'll be just guessing. So
Right.
I really don't know.
But here it is. So obviously your heart is with St. Jude's and the children.
Yes,
So,
yes.
You love doing these events that raises money.
Yes.
Not only just money, but awareness.
Yes.
Okay, and
Yes.
This Saturday at 5 p.m., you decided to, hey, let's put on a rock concert with a amazing tribute band called Resurrection.
I saw these guys in Nashville at 3rd and Lindsley probably
Right.
about 6 months ago, and it blew my mind. You could shut your eyes, and you would swear you were listening to Journey on a CD.
Yeah.
This guy, Ryan, with Resurrection is absolutely off the chain, incredible as far as sounding like Steve Perry with Journey. They got the baby grand piano, everything
good.
going on with it, and it's
Well, on the
it's something
phone
that
lines,
you
ladies and
really gotta-
gentlemen, Ryan of Resurrection. Ryan! Yeah, welcome back on the air. How are you, brother? Ryan, are you pumped for Saturday? Yes. Well, Ryan, where are you from originally? Wow. Now, Ryan, now here it is. You guys got this this opportunity to be a part of a Journey tribute band. How did that chance get presented to yourself? Yeah, what's some of the events and the venues that taking you places not only just around the country but yeah, internationally too. And that's what's up. That's what's up. What's some of the events that stand out in your mind that you've performed at some of the venues? Dude. That's what's up. That's pretty impressive. I mean, when you got out there, how were the nerves? I mean, did you pee yourself? Did stall?
You gotta do it.
How do you stall? I mean, hey everybody, how are you? Do you put on a British accent too or no? Oh my, okay. That's it. That's it. Now here it is. Like you said, your coming home party. All right. We're expecting a decent crowd at O'Connor's. I mean, it is that outdoor venue where it can house as many people as possible. And but seeing that the crowds, what's like the number one requested song that they always just go to you with? Yeah, yeah, that's a given.
Yeah.
Don't stop believing. That's the given, right?
We know that's happening.
So, yeah, absolutely. That song's created many of babies. Right? Well, the history of Journey is pretty interesting itself. I mean, here it is. Do you have a favorite singer from Journey? I mean, they've been through a few now. Absolutely. Right. Now, I mean, here it is, current members of Journey, Neil Sean, right, Ross, you got Steve, Jonathan, Kane, Amel. I mean, there's so many people that have been involved in this. But yes, so Steve Perry, okay? Now, do you try and make yourself look like the group Journey? Oh, good. That's what's up. Now, do you guys have any T-shirts? I have this huge T-shirt cannon that I'm probably going to be bringing. You guys get any T-shirts? You want me to shoot out to the crowd while you're doing, you know, some of the hits like "Don't Stop Believing" and some of the other songs? Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah, we mentioned free T-shirts. Chief AJ comes running in here. Where is he? He loves those T-shirts.
He's got to be in the bathroom.
But this is, I'm looking forward to this event. We're going to be partying with a purpose over there with Rob Brown as we raise money for St. Jude's and yeah, I mean Resurrection, the Journey tribute. Now, how's your connection with Rob? I mean, how did that work out, Ryan? Nice.
Funny story.
It's a beautiful thing. Well, Ryan, thank you for calling in the show today, and thanks for talking about what's going to be happening this Saturday at O'Connor's, 5 p.m. That's right. Resurrection, a Journey tribute.
It's going to be fun. It was kind of a funny story how I
Thanks,
met.
Ryan. Appreciate it, brother. I'll see you on Saturday. Oh, that's what's up. Absolutely. There he goes. Ryan. I like it. Nice guy. And yeah, I wanted to ask him to do a little number on the phone there, but
Oh, it'd be hard.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that would sound.
Yeah, forget about it. But man, let me tell you, Rob, I love your party with a purpose mentality. I love your attitude. And yeah, we're going to be rocking and rolling this Saturday.
I'm looking forward to it, and we can't thank you enough for coming out and emceeing the show that night. I mean,
wait. It's
thank you, Joe.
It's telling you, for the kids. I went out there to St. Jude's in October. Very humble.
Yeah, it's
Okay?
great. And for you fans out there listening, when I talked to Joe about this, he goes, Rob, no problem, no money, no nothing, I'm there. I'm there for you. Thank you. For the kids, man. It's for the kids.
For the kids. We're going to do what we can for St. Jude's. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but before we do, Sky, locally, what do you got?
Well, we've got a majority of Tennessee drivers that say texting while driving is their top concern. Now, more than 102,000 traffic crashes have been caused by distracted drivers in Tennessee in just the past 5 years, according to reports from AAA. Now, in a recent AAA Consumer Pulse survey, the majority of Tennessee residents, as 96%, stated that texting while driving was their #1 concern, followed by driving when tired, which was 87%, grooming, which was 76%, and talking on a handheld cell phone was 64%.
Grooming. I use the that nose trimmer, that electric nose trimmer when
While
I
you
drive.
drive?
Yeah, it's great.
Why don't you just do that?
Am I weird? I mean, that feels good when I use that electric nose trimmer.
You should do it at home.
I get up there.
Not while you're driving. Airbag come out.
I do it. I
think
text
it's like-
and do the nose
Yeah.
trimmer while I drive.
You know, I think the grooming thing is more of ladies doing like makeup in the
Oh.
mirror
Oh,
while,
so I'm
while
okay.
they're driving. Yeah.
I get up there like it's Total Recall.
I
Ever
mean,
see that
maybe
movie
if
where
you're
he takes the
shaving-
thing out of his
Yeah, but
brain?
you don't
That's
have
what
to
I do.
look to do that. You know, you don't have to look to do that. Now, in 2014, an estimated 3,100.
Oh, I look at it. I trim and look.
Oh, gross. Pull it out, look at it. Oh, that's really dirty. An estimated
wow, that sounds-
3,100.
I go look at the size of that cilia. Right.
Ew, and
Nose hair, cilia.
79 people.
Science fact of the day.
2014, estimated 3,179 people were killed, which is 10% of all crash fatalities, and an additional 431,000 were injured. That's 18% of crash injuries and motor vehicle crashes involving distracted driving, according to the most recent data provided by the National Highway Safety Administration. Now, there are AAA's 5 top tips to avoid texting while driving. Now, one is to silence your phone and turn off the vibration mechanism.
Okay.
Airplane mode, airplane mode, sorry, is
No,
a
airplane mode. That's right, the Mile High Club.
is a setting available on many mobile phones. Now, when activated, it suspends many of the device's signal transmitting functions, thereby disabling the phone's capacity to place or receive calls or use text messages. Now, second is to ask for help. Remind people in your vehicle to be a good passenger and enlist their help, or to ask your passengers to handle tasks such as texting, placing a call, or reprogramming your GPS.
Chief, what do you do when you see somebody, you're a passenger in a car and you see them texting?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, what do you do?
When they reach over for it, I grab their hand, male or female.
See that?
Yeah.
He like distracts the driver. He attacks.
I'm a handholder.
Yeah.
I'll punch in the neck.
Yeah, he gets Chris Brown.
I will hold your hand. Third, you can ask family, friends, and colleagues to respect your commute, to set mobile boundaries, and politely ask them not to contact you during the hours of your drive. Fourth is to place your phone in the glove compartment or trunk. The old adage, out of sight, out of mind, can be applied here. Wait until you're at your destination or safely pull into a gas station or rest area to check your messages. And fifth is to download a safety app. You can get some technological help. Many mobile safety apps that can help discourage texting while driving.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, I still do it. I still do it from time to time. And it's more than just texting. People are going to say, it's not just texting. You're not just sending messages, text messages to, oh, no, you hang up first. No, you hang up first.
Yeah.
It's Facebook. Okay, it's emails.
Just have some self-control.
It's Twitter.
You don't always have to be plugged in.
It's Instagram.
There's a real world out there, and it's amazing.
Like, I was Tinder and driving the other day.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, Tinder didn't drive. Right, Mark? What's that app you showed me?
Are you just bored while driving?
What are you talking about?
Tinder. You showed me that app.
Nah,
This segment of the show is brought to you by Section 125, the city's only sports grill that carries all of the major sporting packages on their 21 screens. You can get over to 125 Franklin Street and try 2015's best of Clarksville's best wings, all-day drink specials, and they now have live music every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. For more, you can like Section 125 on Facebook.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here. 125. Love it over there. Get that. Ask them about the grilled chicken salad. Tell them you want a Joe Padula style.
I like going to play pool.
Yeah.
With my buddies.
Oh, yeah. Where's Ernesto? I was killing Ernesto in pool this past weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ernesto, where are you? We even played Puerto Rican pool or whatever.
What is that?
It's it's not called Puerto Rican pool where I come from.
Pool.
But, yeah, pocket pool. It's not.
Pool. It's where you win and I stab you.
It's where you wherever you make your last bowl before the 8 ball. That's where you got to make the 8 ball in that same pocket.
I've never heard of that. Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, whatever. I've called you out on the show before. You're a shyster on the pool table.
What are you talking about?
You're a shyster.
You're not sneaking nobody, man. He's a beast.
I know.
No, Ernesto did very well. He did good. He did
That's
okay.
Because you let him.
No, he did good.
Something was going
You're a
on.
shyster.
Nah, listen, when you're playing drunk people, you can't just humiliate them. No way.
Why not?
No, because
That you get stabbed.
That is like a video game.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
on
what's up?
destroy you.
What are those 2 games I got mopped, man?
You weren't drunk.
Well,
You were about to be drunk. Right. You got drunk afterwards. That's
it
what
gets
you
didn't
drunk
help.
fast.
I'll tell you that.
Tell you what though.
I'm not playing pool with you anymore.
I want a
You don't play right.
I want a pool table.
I'll
Maybe,
whip you
since
with
I don't
the
have a dinner table, maybe
You
I can get a pool table
You should do that.
and just get like a piece of wood to put over it. All right, Thanksgiving, everybody.
ping pong.
Yeah, just don't.
Mashed potatoes, corner pocket.
No, just go to your mom's house.
I the clampets.
Yeah, exactly, like the clients. Finally, one of your old things made it funny. That was good.
Okay.
That was good. All right, we got to take a break here, but when we get back, we got police in Tennessee were called after people spotted 2 girls walking on the side of a busy highway. We'll see how that turns out.
Aw.
Plus, also, we got a story out of Florida.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We're investigating what could be, perhaps maybe the best mother ever.
Huh.
Wait till you see what she got her kid for her birthday.
Is it a pony?
Oh, it's a pony. Jump on it, my pony.
Cocaine.
Ride it,
No.
my saddle.
Is that a guy?
We'll get into it. We'll get into it when we get back.
What's it, a prostitute?
Plus, we got Rob Brown hanging out with us.
What's a pony? What does the pony represent in the song? I don't.
All I can see is Starsky and Hutch when he shoots the horse.
Oh, come on, Mark.
The pony.
Plus, also Damon's hanging out. We gotta go over business of the month. Daymar College,
It's time.
Tree of Life Center. I want to know what kind of deals that we're able to get if we mention Daymar, if we call the school, go to
Yep.
Tree of Life Center. We got some opportunities where locally owned businesses are connecting with Daymar College right here in Clarksville. All right, Clarksville. Don't forget we got our live music coming up here in a little bit. Yeah, that's right, Jennifer Stokes. Big fan of her.
Stoked.
Big fan. And she's a cutie. She's a cutie patootie. She's actually a hottie, but I was told to turn down calling everyone hotties. But
Yeah,
she is a hottie.
It loses its relevance.
Yeah, but
If
she's a hottie, though.
Everybody's a hottie.
This
no
one's a hottie,
hottie.
I swear. Okay, I apologize for my
You said that last time.
abuse of the hottie proclamation.
Gratuitous use of hottie.
All right, enjoy this Nathan Picard song.
Thank you,
Local
baby.
artist as we go to break.
Baby.
Joe Padula Show. There'll be JCM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Hey, is the pony drugs?
We'll find out.
Well, I'm saying, I gotta read.
Oh, no, it's not drugs.
I want to play the pony scene from Starsky and Hutch at the birthday party. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, pretty lady. Can I have one of your things?
All you got was.
Yay.
Can I do traffic report today?
Thank you, Lola.
What was it? Okay. All right, y'all. This is the Intern News Network, and we are back for another little update. So, they just got
Trevor, by the way.
Oh yeah, the intern Thomas. Sorry. And
Summer.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so they just got done talking about texting and driving. An epidemic in our country. I mean, I would assume in more countries than just the U.S., but let's keep it local.
You gotta bring light to the situation.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, how do y'all, first off, how do y'all feel about it?
it's not cool. I mean,
Yeah, I don't really like it either.
I found myself
We
doing
do
it a lot
have
recently.
summer.
Oh yeah.
Plead the fifth. I do text and drive. I do.
I'm not gonna act like I don't. I do.
Yeah, I've been doing it recently, and
Yeah.
I don't like it, but there's just so much going on in my life right now.
Yeah.
But I've recently just been ignoring it. I
I'm
realize
actually-
that I'm doing it.
I can actually say I'm trying to make a conscious effort to stop.
Yeah.
I mean, I see the texting and driving thing, you know, I see it as being a bad thing, but I mean, it's convenient. But
Let me know when you're on the road.
And then too, like, you know,
Stay off the road.
I'm not like the type that's like, oh, let me get this message. I'm like, look up, look down, look up, look down type.
Yeah. But even then, you have to refocus on the road and focus on your phone.
But I see that as the same way as like having a GPS on your phone.
Yeah.
You have to look at the GPS, you have to hold the phone, look at the GPS, and then you have to concentrate
Well,
and drive
what
at
do
the
you
same
do?
time.
I'm not saying that's right either. Personally.
Well, I think GPS is fine. I keep my GPS on my dash, and it's not my phone.
Yeah.
But do you use Siri to text? Is that what you're saying, or do you actually use a keyboard?
I actually press the Siri button, then
Yeah.
say the message, and then she'll give you the option to like
To
send
say
it.
that, yeah, I've used that before.
That's better.
That's not bad. That's like talking. I have a GPS I can talk to, and that's the same as that.
I don't know. With me, I just you get in an accident. I don't know if you've ever been in an accident. Sometimes, like
No.
I've been.
I mean, not by my own fault. No.
Well, yeah, I've been in one by my own fault. Like nothing like too serious, but like
But it's just made a mistake.
yeah, just looking, not paying attention, like just something minor. But I ain't trying to get in that again, honestly. So.
But you know what? It's the future, and we have cars now that drive themselves. New update. Sorry, for Tesla, the electric car company run by Elon Musk. He released an update called Autopilot, and that allows the car to keep in its own lane. It sees, it has multiple sensors. It sees which lane it's in.
And it's different than cruise control.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Here's why. Cruise control just keeps your certain speed going. Even if you have a radar-enabled cruise control, that keeps you a certain distance away from the car in front of you. It doesn't protect you from the car behind you. And realistically, this one doesn't either. But this one can keep in its own lane. It's not just like it's telling you, like there's some cars that have lane detection, and it'll tell you when you're getting out of your lane. It'll stay in your lane. You can turn the signal on. It'll change lanes for you.
Tesla.
Tesla. It knows when it's going into a free lane or not, and it'll brake for you. It'll accelerate for you. You can sit in your car and read. You can text all you want, and you'll be fine. So that's the way of the future. I'll tell you what. But this segment was brought to you by Section 125, the city's only sports grill carrying all major sporting packages on their 21 screens. Get over to 125 Franklin Street and try 2015's Best of Clarksville Best Wings with all-day drink specials and pass live music every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. For more, like Section 125 on Facebook.
Poor bastard.
Come on.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Ravioli.
Yeah.
John Mullins
John Mullins.
for the win.
He's so
He
good.
goes for it every time.
John
Oh,
Mullins
yeah.
out of Franklin, Tennessee. I'm a fan. I went to his EP release party in February.
Mhm.
February. Throw that R in there. It messes me up every time. February. But yeah, Johnny Mullins, man, so good. Damon was showing me a picture of his wife's car.
Well, glad you said car.
Okay. All right.
So
We were off air. He showed me pictures of his wife's car.
I'm proud about her, you know.
Yo, hit and run.
Hit and run.
What's up with that, man?
She was asleep. She works at night, so
Right.
she was asleep. And
While driving.
no. She was in the house.
So it's just parked.
It was parked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And somebody hit it, knocked it perpendicular.
Like, I'm saying, hit it. And what does she got? She got a Pathfinder?
Pathfinder.
Yeah, and this thing got moved.
She had to
It's crushed.
heard it.
She's
She didn't hear
a
it?
sound sleeper.
Boy, she is an sleeper.
You know what sucks, though? Now their
All of
insurance
it,
goes
all
up.
that?
You know what I mean? Well, their premium goes up, right? Is that-
Every-
Probably, usually.
Most likely, right.
We haven't had a major claim, but
Maybe that'll be a...
hopefully we're in good hands.
Well, they've got, accident
Allstate.
forgiveness
Right,
if
Allstate.
if it's not your fault, you know.
All
Yeah.
That guy's the best voiceover voice.
Yeah, the
Him.
president.
Oh, he's really good.
James Earl Jones, he's got a great voiceover voice.
Mhm.
Morgan Freeman, all the black people. If you're black, you got a great voiceover voice. It's so true.
I should use that in my tagline.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, I got a great voiceover.
I'm good at this because I'm black. Yeah.
Police in Tennessee were called after people spotted two girls walking on the side of a busy highway
That's
as a woman drove along in front of them in her gold Cadillac. Okay, that woman was the girl's mother. Okay, Lisa Marie Palmer. All right, who told officers that she was punishing her girls because they missed the school bus.
Oh,
Right on.
no.
Right on. Palmer was also punished by police
Yeah.
as she was arrested on child endangerment charges,
Right on.
driving without a valid driver's license, and Palmer's husband was called to the scene and drove the kids to school. Wow. Tough love right there backfired on
What
us.
is she on
That sucks.
drugs?
They still had to go to school. After all that.
Yeah.
Didn't even get like a tardy slip or nothing.
Double traumatized.
But what a great story for those kids to bring to school.
Explain that one at lunch.
Here's my crazy mom. Look what she did again.
Again. It's terrible.
Third period, you can check your mom's booking log picture.
Here, quick, well, since we're on the race topic, guess that race.
Well, those are white people, man.
Gold Cadillac? Yeah, I'm going to go with white.
Gold Cadillac, you're going with white people?
Yeah.
All right.
Depends on the shade of gold.
No.
Mexican.
You're going Mexican?
Yeah.
Okay, Beg goes.
I don't know. Asian people are pretty serious about the school.
Yeah, but they're not going to drive the gold
No.
Cadillac.
And I'll tell you what, since it's a...
As long as we're profiling.
the father's different than the mother. What is the mother, Lisa Marie Palmer? What is her race? Rob, you got a guess on this one?
I have no earthly idea.
Right? This-
I'm not going to stick my foot in my mouth.
based on the clues provided, name that race. New game.
The game.
New game. So,
TM.
Mark, you going with white people?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I got it. I'm going with black people.
You going with
I just
black
see
people?
The gold with the spinners.
Yeah. Oh my God, the spinners.
Spinners.
Well, she was white girl wasted. It was a white lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that. My gold Cadillac.
I
I
just-
so much Mary Kay.
My spider sense was tingling. There's no way we were getting out of that one.
Your white trash radar was going off.
Yeah, something like that.
Beep, beep, beep.
Ping, y'all.
Cha-ching.
Police in Florida are investigating what could be the best mother ever. After seeing well, it's now since
There's a
deleted
spin on this
video
thing.
on YouTube. The mother allegedly hired a stripper to perform at her son's 8th birthday party.
Oh.
Was it for her?
And the video.
It was a lady?
No, it was for the boy because the video showed the
Because it was a
boy.
lady.
Yep. Yeah. 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 So the video showed the boy slapping the stripper's backside and throwing dollar bills in a making
Get
it rain
Robert!
fashion
Well, we got to do it right.
Yeah, Bob, I'm gonna be 8.
on her nearly naked body.
Girl, you know what that means?
What's Daddy been teaching this boy?
Quick, name that race. New
they,
game.
They said I'm a man at 8.
Oh my
I think
God.
he's
Yep,
Jewish.
yep, there he goes.
Is he Jewish? Is he a man at 8?
That's not a race. That's not a race. That's a religion.
Oh, I gotta go with white again then.
No, we're not going to play name the race on this game.
Oh, sad face.
I don't have the picture to verify it. Even though I have my suspicions.
Okay.
That was the couple last week that was giving their kids the tattoos.
That is crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. The mom.
And they wonder what's wrong with kids now.
The stepdad's brother, who was a convicted child molester,
Yeah.
was giving tattoos to kids, 3 kids under the age of 13. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. 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 Fortune magazine
That's what's wrong with people.
has published a list of the world's 19 most disappointing leaders. I love Fortune magazine.
Okay.
Rob, you ready for this list?
Oh yeah.
It would seem that they had plenty to choose from, but topping the list was, any guesses? I'll give you a hint, it's a governor.
Any governor?
Think up-to-date topics.
Flint.
We're going with governor of Michigan then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Damon, you're right on, brother.
Yeah, that would be it.
Michigan Governor Rick Snyder for handling of the Flint water crisis.
Which he did not handle well.
Terrible. Terrible what's happening up in that area.
At all.
At all. Right?
It looks
Well.
fine.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a little dirty, guys.
It's blurry, boiling.
Mhm.
Yeah, great. Great. People pay that service, those taxes, to make sure that they have clean water. Other politicians making the list were the mayor. This one's a mayor. Near Michigan. In Illinois, Mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel. Yes. For basically presiding over the OK Corral. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, another one making the list. Another governor. Anyone? Anyone? This man was
Chris Christie in the bridge scandal.
Nice job, Mark Owens.
Oh.
Yeah,
Lefty.
but it wasn't over the bridge scandal, which I think he actually handled pretty well, to be honest with you. Like, this
Was
guy...
it the M&M's, the bag, the box?
Well, I think it was him oogling over Donald Trump the other day, the other week.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
creepy over-the-shoulder stare.
What I liked about...
What have I done? Face.
Yeah, what have I done?
Oh, no.
The way he handled the bridge scandal wasn't bad. He was like, listen, I invite my
I'm locking this
Democrat
down.
counterparts to conduct this investigation so it's open and clean and honest. So I thought that was pretty cool of him. But New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, who criticized Donald Trump and then turned around and then endorsed him. Right. Yes. However, it wasn't just politicians on the list. Volkswagen CEO Martin Winterkorn was listed for overseeing his not-so-clean burning diesel cars. Remember that scandal?
Yep.
Chipotle co-CEOs Montgomery Morin and Steve Ells for the chain's virus outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
And Al Giordano and Steve Nardizzi of the Wounded Warrior Project. You know what happened with that? For spending almost as much on the organization as a soldiers in need. Yeah, they were purchasing some stuff for their personal gain and use, right?
Party.
For parties. For first class tickets to vacation spots.
Hotel rooms.
Hotel.
Suites, not rooms.
Motel. Holiday Inn.
Does that irritate you to no end? Being a former soldier?
Boils your blood is what it does.
Boils the blood. Here it is, Wounded Warriors. In case you don't know what the Wounded Warrior Project is, okay, and it still exists. Okay, and the mission there is supposed to be right. Okay, I mean since our war against global terror here, all right, Iraq, Afghanistan, some of the other places overseas, IEDs just running rampant in these battlefields. So many amputees come back, burn victims come back. Our heroes, our uniformed heroes, okay? A lot of them get banged up pretty badly, all right? And when they come back, you know, here was this foundation, the Wounded Warrior Project, which is supposed to enable them, get them to, I don't know, at least show them a good time, take care of some of their needs, some of their entertainment needs, all right? Get them back to a somewhat as close a sense of normalcy as you can. yeah, all these funds. I mean, they were raising millions, all these concerts, all these celebrities, all these donations. I mean, take a look at St. Jude's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If there's people that run St. Jude's were like, you know what, screw it, we're just going to go have a party for ourselves with this free donations.
It's heart-wrenching to see it. And, my older brother, he's a prosthetist. He makes artificial arms and legs and stuff like that. And he works with a lot of the soldiers.
Right.
And I've seen a lot of the stuff that he does. And when this story broke out, he just went off. I mean, it's just heart-wrenching when you see these people
Very
work with
upsetting.
them every day.
Shame.
And then
Shame on
it's
these
hard for just pay for an arm for them.
Right.
And these guys are partying down the Caribbean and
Oh.
renting out an entire cruise line.
It's ridiculous.
While
For a
soldiers
single
are
party?
struggling to get from their wheelchair into their vehicle.
Well,
Yeah.
and the
You know what I
people
mean?
that wanted to
It's-
help out, those funds aren't making it to where they're supposed
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
simple things like someone needing a lift for their vehicle to get into it, and they're on a waiting list forever, and they've asked for funds like from places like Wounded Warrior, and they can't get them because they're on a backlog because we're busy partying.
Now, I
And
see
it's-
this is going to actually, this is going to increase donations now. Okay, now that this has all been exposed,
Right.
all right, I do believe that people are going to go, you know what, screw them. This is what we're going to do
Make
even
it
more.
right. And
We're,
not only
we're
that,
gonna
but there's
donate
a-
even more.
There's a
Have
place
to.
for people like that.
That's right.
As well.
That's right. It's called Florida.
Comes back
I'm
around.
sorry, Chief. No, I hear you.
You come back around. Not only are you stealing from, a worthy cause, but look at the cause.
Right.
I mean, that's
Yeah, it's crazy.
despicable people out there.
Despicable. Sky, welcome. What do you got?
Well, we've got Tennessee lawmakers that vote for the Bible as the state's official book.
Oh, controversial
Uh-oh.
conversation alert.
Oh, no way. Having already made a 50 caliber sniper gun the official state rifle.
That's right.
The
That's our
Tennessee-
official state rifle. It's the 50 cal sniper. Isn't that great?
Tennessee lawmakers
Wow.
voted Monday to make the Holy Bible the state's official book.
Right.
Now, the state Senate gave a final approval Monday on a 19-8 vote, despite arguments that the measure conflicts with a provision in the Tennessee Constitution that, quote, no preference shall ever be given by law to any religious establishment or mode of worship, end quote. Republican Senator Steve Sutherland argued his bill is aimed at recognizing the Bible for its historical and cultural contributions to the state, rather than as a government endorsement of religion. Opponents argued the Bible would be trivialized by being placed alongside other state symbols like the official tree, rock, or amphibian. Now the measure heads to Republican Governor Bill Haslam, who hasn't said whether he'll issue a veto.
Yeah. Senate voted for it, 19-8. Now again, I love my Bible. Mine's actually an app. I got a hard copy. Don't get me wrong, but I got it as an app now. 116.
You should be searchable, yeah.
Okay, but man, again, I bring up the argument. Okay, say 50 years down the road, say 100 years down the road. Okay, say I don't know, Tennessee becomes the most Muslim state in all of America. All right, now, do you want a Muslim populace, a Muslim Senate, okay, voting for the Quran to be the state book? You know what I mean? You're causing a situation here where you're forcing religion to be there. And again, I'm a religious guy.
Right.
I don't need government to tell me my faith. I don't need somebody that has a high rate of being corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
All right? I don't have a need for someone that I elect or whatever to remind me of faith or religion. I got my own. That's my job. For me to go to church, for me to wake up.
Yeah, religion is a personal choice.
Now I understand, okay, culturally, it's been involved in this state and many other states, but
In the United States.
in the United States, of course.
Right.
All right, but to make it the official, quote unquote, official state book, this is going to cause problems.
It's setting precedents that could be dangerous.
Yes, I mean, Rob, believe you me, and hey, if take it another route, okay? Tennessee, all right? Say 50, 100 years from now, Tennessee becomes the state with the highest Jewish population. And, you know, you got a all-Jewish Hebrew Senate, governor, okay? And they make the Torah, the state book of Tennessee. Are you going to be happy then?
And they've got signs on their
I'd be happy
restaurants
with the
that
state's
say
finances.
no Christians.
Oh, yeah, the state finances would be fantastic. Yeah, forget about it. The state would have the biggest surplus ever. Yeah, I mean, I'm not stereotyping
You
here.
can't argue with success.
No,
Why would make the dictionary the state book and force every child to read
What
it?
about Wikipedia?
Wikipedia,
Is that a real
official
book?
state. It's the official website of the
state,
show.
yeah. There you go.
Everything I do, I just go right to Wikipedia.
Yep.
But I don't. Hey, am I crazy for having that thought? I mean, is that ludicrous? Is that absurd?
It is absurd.
I agree with you. I mean, I do. I'm a religious person myself. I'm
Right.
a Christian, and I read the Bible. I love the Bible, but I don't think making it the state book
Right.
I think is setting a precedence,
It
and
is.
which could turn around and backfire, just like you were saying a minute ago with the Quran or with other books.
Yeah.
You know, it's scary.
Yeah, it is so scary. And again,
Well, at the same time, it represents a greater movement than just being part of a state government
Right.
or just representing the people of a certain state.
And it's
I
a
think that it would be limiting.
Well, it's also in contrast to what the Constitution says
Yeah.
about church
right,
and about religion.
right.
Well, this segment of the show is brought to you by O'Connor's Irish Pub off Exit 1.
Oh,
Now, Wednesday is
O'Connor's.
karaoke night with DJ Vic. Thursday is ladies' night. Friday is live music with the Uncle Jesse Band. And Saturday is the St. Jude's benefit concert with a national touring Journey tribute group, Resurrection.
That's right.
Now, for more information, you can visit o'connorsfun.com.
Yeah, come out. Check out the T-shirt cannon.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
If I can't mention one thing about
Of course.
that, we're not talking about the other band that's going to be there.
Who?
Music for Mercy is going to be
Yes.
there. They're the
Music.
first band going on. We're opening the doors up at 5. For those who haven't heard Music for Mercy,
So
they're
good.
bringing a horn line and everything with them. They play the sounds. They're playing a good old funk.
Yes.
They're playing James Brown, Tower of Power.
I love it.
It's going to be amazing.
Last time I saw him was at Beach Haven. So good.
Michael Lee Allen and his
Oh,
buddies.
Michael Lee is so good.
Off the chain. They're great.
Off the chain.
I mean, with a mix like that, I mean, come on. You got Old Town Funk, you got Journey coming on. It's going to be an amazing evening.
Yeah, I like it.
And I got thanks real quick, if I can, Budweiser
please.
of Clarksville.
Yes. Oh.
They sponsored this event. I mean, they've done, through the years, I've been doing a lot of stuff for the Clarksville Fox Foundation since I started it 18 years ago. Budweiser of Clarksville's always been there. They sponsor my events every time we're doing fundraisers.
The Hand family,
They're
it's
always
just-
there.
they get it.
Charles Hand and them. Terry
Charles.
Griffin out there at
Terry.
Budweiser of Clarksville.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing folks, and they're always there to help. Just say we're doing this for something in the community.
Right.
They're there. I mean, they don't ask much questions. Just tell me what you need.
Charles,
and they
Charles,
do it.
see, they tell you the Hand family. They
They're
got
great.
Oh, look at
And
it.
Appleton's is another one of my sponsors for the event. They're helping out Appleton Harley Davidson. In fact, we're doing a ride.
Oh,
we're leaving
good.
at 4 o'clock from Appleton's.
Yes,
that
that's
afternoon.
right.
Can
So
I pedal
those,
my bike?
absolutely.
Pedal
But
away.
come on out there to Appleton's and
I just want to tie I'll use a ski rope and tie myself to the back of a motorcycle.
She's got
I got the back
tassels
seat on
the
my
handlebar.
Harley. Sky, come on.
That's a nice bike.
There you go.
I don't know. I don't think women should be on bicycles.
Not in this
on
dress.
motorbikes. It's a lot of shaking going on. You know what I mean?
Let it jingle, jingle, jingle.
You keep that to yourself.
I'm just saying. I don't think women should be allowed on bikes.
I do what I want.
I know that's kind of a Trump statement there, but yeah.
okay.
But it's true.
Yeah, it is true.
Some people don't think they should be in restaurants, so
Excuse me?
yeah.
What?
Some people don't think that gays should be in restaurants.
We gotta go to break here. When we get back, we got headlining news, we got entertainment news. All right. We got your timing's terrible. That was poor timing on that one. Come again?
The whole thing's in poor taste.
But yes. No, poor timing, I said.
Oh, poor taste. I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what are you showing me here?
Motorcycle. Trump.
Oh,
What
okay.
do you
All right, we got to go break here. It must have been a good weekend for everybody. I don't know. But we got to take a break here. But Rob, thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for having me on and talk about everything with the show.
Looking forward to Saturday.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be a part of
Thank
my
you.
purpose. Thank you. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, headlining news, entertainment news, and yes, live music with Jennifer Stokes. She's looking so pretty up there, too. Okay. She's a hottie. I know I say that about a lot, but she's a hottie.
Promise.
Yeah. That's right. Pinky swear.
This time.
All right, don't go nowhere, Clarksville. Your conversation continues when we get back. Right here in the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
We gotta do traffic real quick.
Okay.
We'll do it. Don't get hit by it.
All right, pictures.
What do you think about little Courtney Dickinson?
Courtney. I love it, Courtney.
Oh, she came out when she was just a kid. Her mother brought her up here home. She came up here to sing national anthem at one of my football games for the fun.
Nice.
Grant you a deal. Today's Highland wheeling and dealing of your choice are now over thanks to Grant Gilkey, a certified Ford salesman at Penny Royal Ford, Lincoln in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Call or text 270-704-9850 and let Gilkey grant you a deal on any new or pre-owned vehicle. Pickup trucks, SUVs, sedans, sports cars, you name it, he's got a deal for you. Check out and let Grant you a deal on Facebook. Get to 5505 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville today and say Grant you a deal.
It's time now for a traffic update here on WJZM Radio, brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group. Typical afternoon here in the Clarksville area. No accidents to be reported at this time. We do have a couple traffic stops around town, the latest being on Wilma Rudolph and 101st Airborne, as well as Porter's Bluff and Turnbull Road. Be on the lookout for those, as well as your usual afternoon slow spots, including Wilma Rudolph and New Providence Boulevard, Fort Campbell traffic on 41A and the intersection of Madison Street and MLK Boulevard. All usually slow this time of day. Slow down, stay alert, and have a safe ride home on this Tuesday afternoon. As always, this traffic update brought to you by our friends at the Augustine Insurance Group, Clarksville's insurance experts since 1972.
Live music with the Uncle Jesse Band. Saturday, the St. Jude's benefit with Resurrection, a Journey tribute. For more, visit o'connorsfarm.com.
Welcome to Journey's Eye Studio of Clarksville, where one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furnishings are awaiting your arrival. Journey's Eye provides the special touches ideal for homeowners, businesses, realtors, and designers alike. The handcrafted Journey's Eye pieces are created in Clarksville, with unique items collected from around the world at affordable prices. Meet and greet Jody and Steve at 131 Franklin Street in historic downtown Clarksville, and visit online at journeyseyestudios.com. Journey's Eye Studios, enhancing your home and business surroundings.
Change. It's not a choice, it's an opportunity. The question is, do you let it happen or do you make it happen? At Daymar College, they believe you have the power to make the changes you want in your life. The question is, do you have the power? Daymar here to help you gain the skills, knowledge, and tools you need to make those changes. To reignite your passion, classes start soon, so enroll now. Call 888-520-3415 or visit applydaymar.com today.
Yeah, doesn't he? He's like a little league coach. Just call him. Can we just call him coach for the he comes back in and just call him coach. Yeah, no, he'll get butthurt. He needs to be
The one with all the flamingos? No, I'm in love with the monkey. Because of the new April Instant Games from the Tennessee Lottery. I can play Wild Sevens, Triple Diamonds, the big $5 ticket, the big money game, maybe even win up to $500,000. I'm so in love. Hey, does April have a sister? Yeah, May. The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun. Okay, so what I want to do over here, watch your step, is a multi-size infinity pool. Instead of water, I want it to be champagne. And right here is a hot tub, but it's filled with chocolate pudding and not sugar pudding. Oh, I'm allergic to vanilla. And over here we've got the ultimate billionaire and do ultimately anything. Play the new Ultimate Billion Instant Game from the Tennessee Lottery with over $100 million in cash prizes.
Jennifer, can you join us in the studio?
The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun.
It's a good time you're looking for. You found them and more. Your nearest Celtic Hills Italy with a fantastic
Terps, Maryland Terps.
Yeah. It's a team. Right, the Terps. Let's see if George said he wished. Have you seen next to the bay?
Oh my gosh.
Let's get some desserts.
He's still on the phone up there, man. He's talking to his wife.
Yeah.
Can I take it down? Is your phone on silent or vibrate?
Mine's dead as a doornail.
That's right.
Which is why I'm hoping somebody here can text him.
pictures,
social media something.
Well, everything, we always get the pictures, the live videos, I mean.
We got video.
Oh, yeah.
I started doing Periscope. Do y'all ever do Periscope?
We did.
That's like MySpace now.
I like it.
We were on it early, but we do the Facebook live feed now.
Oh, I don't even know about
So
that
much
one.
better.
Do I need to do something?
So yeah, so much better, a bigger outreach.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Like you're looking at Brennan Hunt. Okay, you're looking at views in the thousands compared to the hundreds.
Really? Okay, good. I like you're like they kind of invented Periscope, essentially.
All right, here we go. Yo, welcome back to the show. Sky, I really do like that dress.
Yeah, me too.
It's a good choice.
It's comfy.
Oh yeah, it's comfy.
Yeah. It's like silky. It's like nothing.
So are my sheets. My sheets are silky. Woo. Sometimes I dive into bed. I just
Slip
fall
on the other
right
side.
in. Woo! It's like, it's good to be home.
Pick up speed.
Welcome back to the show. Joe Padilla Show, WJZM 1400 AM, where talk radio meets live music.
Absolutely.
We got some, absolutely. Forgot the tag on. But yeah, we got some talk radio coming up in just a moment with some headlining news and some entertainment news and live music with our guest who is currently sitting in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jennifer Stokes making a return. Jennifer, how are you?
Good to be back.
Look how good you look. What do you do? What do you eat well? I mean, you work out?
Lay
What do you do?
outside.
Just enough of all of that.
Yeah. But you like to
just a
party
little
too
bit of
once
all
in a
that.
while, right?
I do.
Yeah, I should have.
I'm not gonna lie.
What's your drink of choice?
Red wine.
Red? We're doing red wine after the show.
Red wine it is.
Can we play that?
Red wine.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Sky Pop Quiz, who wrote that?
I don't know.
Neil Diamond.
No way.
You are making that up.
See, he
Wikipedia.
He makes it up all the time.
There we go.
I don't believe you.
Oh,
I think
what?
you wrote the Wikipedia page on that. That's what I think happened.
Neil Diamond.
You put every song ever is written by Neil Diamond on Wikipedia.
Hold on.
I just love
Is
him.
this
National anthem.
National anthem.
thing? Is this a thing? Okay.
Red Red Wine is a song written, performed, and originally recorded by American artist. I do apologize. No, I don't. Neil Diamond. 1967.
1967?
That's right. Red.
Yeah, but then who remade it?
UB40.
Yeah.
1990 or no, 89 maybe.
80, yeah, that's
88.
I guess
Wow.
that's who I thought
was the
wrote it.
90s.
Let's
Probably
see.
right there at the
Let me
border.
scroll down, and then a British reggae group remade it.
In the
That's the
80s
one.
and then the 90s.
Yeah, let's see.
That's what I'm remembering. Is like a.
I like it.
The reggae version, yeah.
Because it was off of that one movie, I can't remember.
Yeah. Red Red Wine, Red Wine, make me feel so fine.
Yeah,
Keep me
Red
rocking
all
all
of
of the
the
time.
I think
Yeah.
it was off of Romancing the Stone.
No, it wasn't Romancing the Stone. I think it was
You
like.
guys should karaoke that. Would be great.
You know, I feel like one of the things about red wine is that, you know, you hear so many doctors recommending it. I feel like it's more like a medicine.
That's right. Just not too much. Like
So
when
no,
I
one
do a
glass,
bottle, it's
like
terrible.
you need it, yeah, glasses.
They call Scotch medicinal too. Scotch. They say,
Scotch.
yeah, and gin is like a botanical medicine.
Well, that's
too.
true.
Yeah.
Look at
Just
this.
Just all liquor. Just drink liquor, people. It's good for you.
Man, UB40.
Tequila better.
Tequila's not better. Not better than Scotch.
The UB40 version of Red Red Wine, okay, made their rendition for their cover version album Labor of Love, according to the band.
Labor?
Labor. It's spelled Labor. Labor.
It's British.
Marcia. And yeah, that was released in 1984.
Jeez, that is old.
What movie?
I thought it was a newer song, like a 90s thing. I don't know.
Nah, that was a movie. I forget.
Which is old now,
Yeah,
too.
that's why I can't remember.
It was something with what's her name?
Along Came Polly.
What's the girl that spread her legs in the in the movie?
Jenna James.
No.
Not Basic Instinct.
Yeah, Basic Instinct.
Glenn Close. Not Glenn
No,
Close.
it's not Glenn Close. You're weird, sir.
Rob, what is it?
Say that.
Sharon Stone, right? Sharon Stone.
Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day.
Sky, headlining news. What do you got?
Oh, well, we've got the Hollywood Historic Trust is reportedly considering removing Donald Trump's star from the Hollywood Walk of Fame because people keep defacing it. Now, some have spray painted messages on it, others spit on it, while even some unzip and relieve themselves on the star. Officials note that no star has ever been removed from the walk, not even Bill Cosby's, following this recent scandal.
Well, you see, well, I mean, hey, listen.
Trump is setting records across the board.
Like again, listen, if you disagree with the guy, I mean, and you're going out and you're defacing.
It's just a piece of cement, yo.
Yeah, you're not
Or
pissing
sidewalk.
on Trump. You know what I mean? You
They kind of are.
you're taking a leak
Technically.
on a sidewalk in a public area. Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
but hey, if they remove the star, shame on the organization. Who's the organization? Does
The
it say?
Hollywood Historic Trust.
Yeah, shame on them. Okay, for removing this and not enforcing it. You know, I mean, if anything, put out a security guy out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Stop. Excuse me. Excuse me. Stop
It's
peeing.
too dangerous for him.
Stop peeing. Oh my
I-
God!
I
Imagine that
see
job. Yeah.
I would not want that job.
What else?
All right, well, Chris Jenkins sank a three-pointer at the buzzer to give Villanova a 77-74 win in the NCAA basketball championship. Now, it was Villanova's second national championship.
Yeah. Mark. Exciting
about it?
game.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Damon says it was rigged.
He does.
The potential for money to be made is just astronomical. So
Yeah.
I'm a conspiracy guy like that.
I like
There's no
conspiracy
way,
theories
man.
too.
There was
Yes.
two of the greatest shots
Chief?
that we've
Yeah.
seen
Can you get the, can you
in
get
the
the wagon?
Yeah, get the hat. I saw it.
Yeah,
in
we get started.
4.7
Oh,
seconds.
good.
Wow.
And North Carolina, if you had to play defense for 4 seconds and you gave
Yeah.
them a wide open look from the top of the key, you can't. I mean,
There you go.
It was scripted like that. It's a movie. I mean,
Damon,
It'll never
they
fit the
couldn't have
same way
scripted
again.
it. Like if they would have
Am I gonna
scripted
have
it, they
to
wouldn't have
read
been able.
Hollywood,
to do it
dude.
That's the conspiracy hat.
Damon gets to
Hollywood.
wear the tinfoil hat of conspiracy
All right, are we
or just a disappointed fan.
for his. Well, who'd you pick to win it all, Damon?
Well, Carolina's been my squad since '82, since Jordan won it all.
Ah, Jordan. Right. All right.
So
All right, well, we've got a leak of data called the Panama Papers that hit the internet yesterday. You may have seen this
Isn't this crazy?
everywhere.
Yes.
Now, the leak shows a worldwide network of offshore companies helping rich people hide their money from tax collectors. Now, the list of names contained in the world is world leaders such as Russia's Vladimir Putin and the Prime Minister of Iceland, sports stars,
Who
and
stepped
a
down
number,
today, by the way?
Yeah, sports stars and a number of people on the Forbes 500 list. Now, CIA leaker Edward Snowden called it the, quote, biggest leak in the history of data journalism.
Yeah.
Now, records go back to the 1970s, and journalists have had the data for about a year as they scanned it for famous names. They call it the Panama Papers because the data came from a Panamanian law firm.
Now, there was a slew of people on this. I mean, you're talking about, what was it, 1 million pages?
It was a very, very big book.
You know,
15 million pages.
How many was it,
It
Jennifer?
was like 15 million pages.
15 million
or
pages of
something.
names
Yeah.
and affiliations.
Yeah.
Okay, and I tell you, there's going to be Americans on there. Okay, there's going to be American politicians.
I want to be on there.
Okay, Jennifer Stokes is on there.
Saying.
All right.
Yeah.
The guy from Iceland stepped down today. Okay, because of this. All right. I believe that's it. No quote.
Oh, because of this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, Vladimir Putin's not stepping down. That's for sure.
No, he's not going anywhere.
But this just goes to show you. I mean, why do you create a situation for your country where it makes you more money to invest in other nations or put your money elsewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why don't you just fix your current laws? Why don't you fix your current tax structure? Okay, so you don't have to
'Cause
worry
it's easier
about
to just kinda do
putting
this.
your money overseas.
Right.
All right?
That's a good point. Well, they're hiding it overseas.
They're hiding it, right? Why are you hiding it? Because the government's taking too much.
Either that or you might get in trouble.
You know what I mean? Here's the thing. If you have a tax system where you don't feel that you're getting just cause for the money that you've earned,
Well, plus some of it you don't want to put on paper. They don't want to do paperwork for it. They don't
They
want to
don't want
explain
to
where the
how
money
they got
came
that
from.
money.
right? well,
Yeah.
it's
So they're putting it
illegal,
in
right?
their accounts.
Right. So,
And
but here you go.
Just for clarification, if anyone saw my car, they would know my name is not on that list.
Okay, good. what kind of car do you have?
In case
A
they're looking for
Suzuki
you.
Vitara.
Oh, yes, the Vitara. Very, very pricey.
Very nice.
It clickety clacks when it goes down the road.
She drinks her red wine.
I'm in
with
the
her Suzuki
market.
Vitara.
I'm in the
Like when
market.
she turns it like
Whilst texting.
All right, well, several hundred marijuana activists protested in front of the White House on Saturday, demanding that President Obama use his authority to stop marijuana arrests and pardon offenders. Now, while the Secret Service allowed the protest, they stopped demonstrators from displaying their giant inflatable joints. Now, many of the protesters openly smoked marijuana in front of the White House beginning at 4:20 p.m., and several were cited by police.
Why 4:20 again?
They called it the rescheduled 4:20.
Right.
That's smoke time.
Yeah, I know, but why did they choose 4:20?
Well, I don't know if this is the same, but it always seems to be close to Earth Day. Like Earth Day is always right around
4:20, cannabis culture. You guys ready for it?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's have it.
4:20,
Ding ding.
or pronounced the 4, the 2, the 0, or 4:20, is a code term that refers to the consumption of cannabis, and by the extension, as a way of identifying oneself with cannabis culture. Okay. Observances based on the number 4:20 include smoking cannabis around that time.
We shall light up the cannabis.
Why not 4:20 a.m.? Oh, they're passed out.
No, they do that too.
No, they do that
Oh.
They'll wait for it.
Taco Bell. Those are they're at Taco Bell 4:20. Right?
Like there's only one alarm clock. It's set to 4:20.
And,
It's like 11:20 a.m.
and they utilize April 20th as doing it all day. Okay. Origins.
It's a holiday.
Are you ready for this? A group of people in California, of course.
Why not?
San Rafael,
Yo, dude.
calling themselves the Waldos, because their chosen hangout spot was a wall outside of a school. Okay, used the term in connection with fall 1971, a plan to search for an abandoned cannabis crop that they had learned about. The Waldos designated the Louis Pasteur statue on the grounds of San Rafael High School as their meeting place, and 4:20 p.m. as their meeting time. The Waldos referred to this plan with the phrase 420 Louis.
420 Louis.
Louis. Several failed attempts to find the crop eventually shortened their phase to simply 420, which ultimately evolved into a code word that the teens used to mean marijuana smoking in general.
It's time.
And as you see, it just took off from there.
Because it's time. It wasn't specific enough.
And now it's international.
It's international.
It is, I mean,
It's a phenomenon.
If you,
New Zealand.
You just say 420 and
People know.
gravitate around you, or they'll let you know.
And
They'll let you know.
all over merchandising and everything. And do you know this giant joint that they were trying to walk in front of the White House was supposedly full of marijuana vapors?
Oh yeah.
They were going to let people walk through it like a tunnel. Now where I stand, this doesn't necessarily help the cause of legalization on a federal level or decriminalization on a federal level. You know, it's more like putting a circus on the White House lawn, and it's really kind of counterproductive.
The Idaho Department of Transportation. I'm stopping before you go off.
Well, no, it's
You were getting
it's
there.
counterproductive.
No, I hear it.
No, there's no hat.
No, I'm not saying you were
This is
whacking it. I'm
serious.
just saying you were getting in a little too deep again.
I can talk about that one with y'all.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's passionate and everything. She rambles.
Did you all
She rambles when it comes to
pick
this.
these
Listen,
I
refugees.
do support the medicinal use.
Of course.
Me too.
Right.
I do,
Nobody's
absolutely.
upset with that. We just, I think your verbal approach
Cancers,
is
seizures.
Did you see Did you see the article today out about how it is actually fighting cancer, not just relieving symptoms of? Like it's killing cancer cells.
It kills cancer cells.
Okay. The Idaho Department of Transportation replaced the mile marker 420 sign on U.S. Highway 95. Yes, because it was being stolen and over again.
It's a good sign.
And so they replaced it with mile marker 419.9.
Oh, that's
Well,
hilarious.
that's like what I've heard people say before. You know, it's 419. Anybody got a minute?
Yeah. On this one,
it's right there.
I like that. I like
It's
that.
right there.
they've been replacing the graffiti of 419 got a mile.
Got
Yeah, I can imagine a selfie with a +1.
Smart. Sky, what else you got?
All right, well, do you think you need to drop a few pounds? You're not alone. Researchers say that obese people now outnumber those that are underweight. Now, the proportion of obese people worldwide now stands at 11% among men and 15% among women, while 9% of men and 10% of women are underweight. Now, researchers came up with the findings after analyzing data on 20 million people in 186 countries. Now, they say that to tackle the problem, there should be a global initiative to ensure that healthy food isn't more expensive than unhealthy, highly processed food.
Damon, what do you think about this?
Well, I think that the country can get, well, at least the city can get great options at Tree of Life Center.
Yes.
Which
Oh.
is Damar's Business of the Month. And for the month of April, if you call Damar, you can find out about a great special and go down to the Tree of Life and get some great benefits.
Look at you with the segue.
The number is 931-552-7600.
Okay.
And just say, I want to know what the Damar special is.
That's right.
Give me the lowdown.
And if you want to know that number, just go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. It's shared up there, okay?
There
You
you
see
go.
the Tree of Life logo. I mean, can you give us a hint? Can you give us a hint at,
Well, you definitely be saving money.
what's that? Oh, Rob Jones is out there, and it looks like a napkin that is borrowed from a Cheech
napkin.
and Chong movie.
It's from
Paper towel.
from a 420 March.
All right, well, Walmart has halted sales of a T-shirt at its stores and website. Now, in this case, the shirt wasn't controversial. Instead, it was stupid. The Russell Athletic T-shirt features the Maryland Terps logo with an outline of the state of Massachusetts in the
Come on.
background.
Come
Now,
on.
it took one observant customer 2 separate tweets to get it through to a Walmart employee that they had the wrong state on the shirt.
Oh, this stuff.
Now,
That's costly.
I'm a big fan of the show, how the states got their shapes, right?
It's a great
I
show.
don't know.
Massachusetts,
It's really good.
Massachusetts,
I would like
okay, and Maryland, I don't believe are very similar. Let's go to the U.S. map here. Let's confirm that. How do they let this go? And this is Russell. This is Russell Athletic here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This is a big company.
Mm-hmm.
Who does that? Somebody should get fired over that. That's waste of money. I mean, it's a funny
It's gonna
story.
be
Don't
a
get me
huge
wrong.
expense
This was a
to run.
third-level employee that
Well, yeah, I
really
was
wasn't
gonna
on any
say-
major contracts. And
I was
But
gonna say
somebody's
when-
got to sign off.
he said, let
Yes,
Craig
he said,
do
hey,
it.
it
Craig's
looks
all
great.
right.
You just speaking
like
of
these
420,
colors.
you just have to assume someone smoked before they made that shirt.
Could
Something.
be. Yeah, Massachusetts.
Taking my
and-
kids to Disney World. I gotta get out of here. It's spring break.
Yes,
Spring
spring break.
break.
Just
Sign
put a
off on
state
it.
on there
Years
already.
later, you come back and you got
Whatever
50,000 shirts of the wrong product.
We'll
And
fix it later.
I don't know what
Yeah.
Maryland shape
Imagine
likes.
they did that in Tennessee,
I
though.
Is that the booth?
Like
I
in
don't know.
Tennessee.
Imagine they
That's
did
a
a,
big
okay,
UT
all right,
shirt
ladies.
with a-
all right, ladies.
UT
let's-
Vols with Alabama on there.
It's not me.
Ooh.
It's not ladies. It's
Next
a-
story. Next story.
Los Angeles police say that the knife, remember this one that was found on the property of O.J. Simpson's former Brentwood home, has no connection to the murders. Now, technically, the murder case is still open as no conviction was ever made.
Right. Right. Yeah, I to be honest with you, when I first heard the story about the knife being in the yard,
Everybody's like, oh,
I thought there was
Got
some
him.
type of connection, but obviously not.
nope, just a steak knife. Now, Powerball lottery officials say that someone in Wisconsin lost out on $1 million. Now, a winning ticket purchased in the city of Eau Claire in September was worth a cool $1 million, but wasn't redeemed by the deadline. So the money will go towards property tax relief.
Wow.
Now, officials say the reason no one claimed the prize was most likely because the ticket was lost or the buyer never knew it was a winner.
All right, so I mean, good for the state there that they get
That
a
is
little
good.
little relief there, but
Yeah.
man,
How you not gonna check your ticket if it's worth $1 million?
you know what the problem
I'm
is?
not judging. I'm just saying.
Lost it.
Here's the people that play lottery too much. Okay, that's what that is. Because when I play, I just do Powerball maybe once every
20
20 years. Okay, 6 months.
Yeah, seriously.
She hates that Suzuki.
I-
But like, so when I play, I go, I'm checking those tickets. But if you're playing every day, I see these people go in there
They
with,
just
with
put in their pocket and everything.
cash and
Wash
they're buying 20. Like, they have a whole process. And people know them by first name.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy.
And they stand there for a
It's
long
like
time.
the
too.
the guy that picked the final four, and it was down to like 3/10. I mean, not a minuscule amount, and he had the perfect final four. Never filled out the rest of his bracket. Didn't even complete it. He lost $50,000. He was like one of 3 people that stood to win 50 grand, and he didn't even pick the final game.
Wow.
Ouch.
Got complacent.
No, I guess he doesn't like money. I can't really tell you.
All right, well, retired soccer coach Abby Wabach was arrested for a DUI in Portland, Oregon early yesterday morning. Now, Abby issued a statement on her Facebook page in which she apologized and said, quote, "Those that know me know I have always demanded excellence from myself. I have let myself and others down. I take full responsibility for my actions. This is all on me."
She's the one that took the shirt off when they won, right, in the 90s? Right, Amy?
Was that her?
Wambach? I believe so.
She holds herself to a high standard of excellence.
Yeah.
And headlining news is brought to you by Daymar College in Clarksville. Now, Daymar has been helping students achieve their educational and career goals in business, criminal justice, healthcare, technology, and design, plus health and wellness. Now, for more information about your future career, visit daymarcollege.edu.
Daymar. So
Yes.
again, give us a little hint about what Daymar is
Well,
doing
it's
with Tree of Life.
it's saving some money.
Okay.
You know that sometimes people complain about healthy eating costs too much,
Right.
and they're working with us to make it not as much. So call the school. You'll find out exactly what you will save and how much you can save if you go there on a regular and you purchase major items. Then makes it worth it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you definitely want to eat healthier. Those numbers, it's amazing that the obesity rate
obesity is so bad.
is raising, while I thought that this health trend was growing.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, please.
I want to put this out there to people listening. If they want to go in on a business idea with me,
Okay.
and you can tell me if this exists yet or not.
Oh, I guarantee you that.
But I think that people only have a fast food option that sucks. All of our fast food options suck. And I think it's because you're hardworking and you need something that's going to be fast with a drive-through. There needs to be a healthy drive-through
I've
restaurant.
thought about this for years.
And it doesn't even need to have an eat-in part. It could be like a cookout
Agreed.
style where it's just a
Agreed.
kitchen with a drive-through, and it needs
But
healthy, fresh things to eat.
I agree.
It's more than that. It's when you go to these places and salads are $4.99, but you can get cheeseburgers for $9.
For $1, right?
See,
It's got to
yeah.
be
Sky,
economical
$4
and
you get a
healthy.
cheeseburger or a chicken sandwich.
Here's the reason why I don't believe
Economical,
those
fast and
places
healthy.
don't exist. It's not worth the while of a chain to take over that type of industry.
Well, I want to start one.
Because
Anybody's
fast
interested.
food, okay, is fast.
Right.
Cheap.
Healthy
Right, cheap.
food, healthy food. You
Healthy
do meal
meals
prep
are
for a
fast.
week.
Hold on. Mass product,
Okay.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Quick turnaround rate,
Yep.
cheap,
Okay.
okay?
Yes.
Consistent.
Right, but,
Yes.
okay, healthy food, all right? Not only do you have storage, not only are you buying daily,
Mhm.
okay? Not only do you have to have a fast turnaround, all right? Not only do you have to have all of these expenses that goes along with keeping your products fresh as possible,
Right.
it's not cost effective.
Fresh
But
greens.
surely
all
there's
things
got
can
to
frozen.
be some sort of like co-op options with the local farmers to be able to
I hear you.
provide.
They do have.
Yeah,
You
it's
go
hard.
to Subway, all right? You go through their
No,
drive-through.
the Subway's
You
got
get the Veggie Delight.
They-
You know what I mean?
I
It's
don't
true.
think they have no
I-
drive-through.
I'm telling you.
Joe, you
Yeah,
should
they
open
do.
up the mulch machine.
Across from exit 4.
You should get you a truck and just
Yeah,
do the
do a
mulch
mulch.
machine.
You should
You
do a
could
mobile
meander
mulch
around
machine.
town.
I would
Just
lose
pump it
money.
out of a hose.
I would lose money. It's expensive
Yeah, it's
to
Turnip greens
have
are cheap.
organic food, and I love it. I mean, again, look at the abs, best abs in radio. Why? Because abs are in the kitchen. All right, and I'll tell you, it's pricey. Either that or you don't eat it.
I think it's important, and I'm down to try it.
All right.
I think it's a great
people
idea.
need to eat
I really
better,
do.
and families need to eat better. And if it's fast, and if it's cheap like everything else, you should be able to do it.
I would love to see this, and I know there are options out there at fast food places like your
roasted-
Subway,
like a roasted chicken and a quinoa and a kale, and like a cool little
yeah.
tubby thing.
Right.
Just give it to me. Do a meal prep. Have it in the back. Bring it out.
Yeah.
Heat it up. Serve it.
They got it at gas stations.
Fresh greens.
They have these things.
Oh, you look. You
Yes,
need
they
to look
do.
into the.
Hops Java, you go in there, you walk out with it already pre-made.
But it's not a drive-through.
Okay,
it's not,
so
it's not fast.
go to them and be like, hey, listen, you want to put a drive-through in here?
Yes.
All right, there you go. All right, we got to take a break here, but when we get back, entertainment news and live music.
Charlie Sheen.
Jennifer Stokes. Jen, you got some things going on too.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going
I
on.
mean, you're busy people.
Busy. I can't wait to tell you all about it.
I look forward to it. I want to hear about The Voice also.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, fill us in.
Okay.
And you speak French.
I do.
She speaks French. Did you know this?
I hope she speaks French with an accent.
Do you?
She said I did.
You know,
Oh, we.
for a
twang?
while in France, I lived with two Italian girls, so a lot of Europeans said that I sounded kind of almost like I had some Italian in my speech patterns, but I don't know. I guess if you mix Kentucky,
Right.
Italian, and French.
Ooh la la, c'est incroyable.
I was gonna
pretty cool.
ask if you wanted Italian, but I'm not gonna make those silly jokes. So we're gonna go to break.
Yeah,
but,
please.
When we get back, yes, I'm ready for entertainment, live music. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Italia. I get it now. It took a minute.
No, you don't.
I'm on the same page. I'm on the same page.
No, the other day we were talking about Brussels and Belgium and stuff. And I saw I was watching a movie the other day. It was like, yeah, Belgium. That's where they make all the candy. They're famous for two things: chocolates and child abuse, and they only use the chocolates to get to the kids.
Oh my God.
Awful.
I know. I would have said it on the radio.
Thank God you did. Well, that was kind of funny.
No. They only use the chocolates.
That's
Time right there.
Okay.
Right. Go ahead.
Yep.
Chocolates and chocolate.
Oh, interns don't have anything?
Yeah, we do.
The sheets. Give me the sheets.
You want to see this one?
What's
I
up?
like that pink and green.
Thank you.
Alright, what up, y'all? This is the Intern News Network, and I am intern Thomas, intern Trevor, and intern Summer. So, they just got finished talking about drive-thrus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't live in Clarksville. What's the drive-through situation here? Horrible. I mean, I guess they did just talk about it. So recap, I guess. How is it? In your opinion?
There are no healthy options here.
That's okay.
Which
No.
I've made a point that
For drive-thrus,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
it's not healthy.
That's
Yes, it is.
relatively.
Chicken. It's fried.
It's fried chicken. They might
You
have
can get
some.
grilled.
It's
Chick-fil-A is healthy,
Okay.
isn't it?
healthier.
Yeah.
No, like you can get real like grilled chicken sandwiches.
when
like
you add the
grilled
fries
nuggets.
on. When you add the fries on.
You don't have to get the fries.
You know what making you do fries?
In Nashville, the healthiest thing I can think of, which isn't even here.
Panera?
Yeah,
It's not drive-through.
that's true. There is one drive-through.
We have drive-through.
Oh well, then that's a healthy option. But
That's-
it's Smoothie King. Yeah, that's coming soon in Nashville, and that'll be interesting. That's the only thing I can think of that's probably a healthy drive-through. Now, Memphis. We were talking about this earlier in the show without even knowing they were going to talk about this. Memphis apparently has a lot of fast food options.
Yeah, we actually have a drive-through Subway,
Drive-through Subway. Okay.
which no one would ever suspect Subway to have a drive-through.
I wouldn't. I didn't. Yeah.
Because you would think with all the options of what you can put on food that
Yeah, no, I had Subway today, and it was. I wish I could have had a drive-through.
What are the odds of you getting that?
But yeah, so Subway is coming.
So, this news is brought to you by Damar College in Clarksville.
Hey, Joe, where's
Damar's been helping students achieve their educational and career goals in business, criminal justice, healthcare, technology, and design.
I'll see you soon, my
plus
friend.
health
Thank
and
you, brother.
wellness. For more information about your career, visit
Chief, can you ask Jennifer if she's got a CD or anything?
Thanks, y'all. See you later.
YouTube. Jennifer Stokes.
Is she gonna sing from here?
Yes. She's gonna
Okay.
sit there.
Check Reverb Nation. Reverb Nation.
Jenna Stokes is what it's under on Reverb Nation. Am I trying?
What'd you say, Jennifer Stokes or
Jenna. I think they have it under Jenna.
Marijuana kills cancer cells.
Hopkinsville.
Yep, Hopkinsville.
Hopkinsville?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Right. Well, I was born in Lexington.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah.
If you have any problems with the Joe Padula
I can see us all now.
please don't make a contact 1-800.
No.
That's mine. You want me to move it?
No, you're fine.
Do you want to sit?
Tempted, but no, okay?
Okay, fair enough.
Say don't scam.
Drives me crazy.
Yours are all old and saggy.
There's Ernesto.
Yeah.
Come waltzing in here. Get back.
You just did a bend over move.
My couch.
Oh, the couch. I thought you picked up tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but there were so many people here. I was like, I'll just grab Steve and we'll do it.
Banged it out. Yeah. Welcome back to the show. WJZM, 1400 AM, voting underway in Wisconsin. I tripped over that word. Did you hear that?
Underway.
Voting underway in Wisconsin. Quick, pop quiz. Capital of Wisconsin.
Cheese.
Cheese. Who said cheese? AJ.
Cheese. Madison.
Come on. What was that? It?
Madison.
Madison. Come on. Name another capital that has a presidential name in it.
I just got a text that says, I called Nicoletta's
Jackson.
Catering for a healthy home delivery on a budget.
Nice. There you go. Nicholas checking
Oh,
into
that's
it.
good. Hey.
Yeah, he's on it with that
Chef
too.
Nicholas.
Jackson.
Jackson, right? Jackson, Mississippi, right?
Jefferson
Mr.
City.
Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, I get it confused. Mississippi, Missouri.
Nope.
I know.
Oh,
it's Mississippi.
Missouri.
I always
Jefferson
get
City,
it-
Missouri.
Jefferson City. Nice. Come on, let's hear another one. One more state capital that has a presidential name. Just one more.
Would Jacksonville count?
Nope,
I mean,
Jacksonville does not count.
But Jackson.
No. I need
it's a
I just need
stretch,
the
but
name.
You guys say like Washington, D.C.?
Washington D.C. We'll
Washington,
count
D.C.
that.
That's right.
I'm looking for the state.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Lincoln, Nebraska. Ernesto coming through in the clutch.
Brains.
What is Jacksonville even a capital of it?
Here, into the microphone. Into the microphone. There you go.
What?
Yeah, right.
Ponder aloud, will you?
I said Jacksonville is the capital, right?
Tallahassee's the capital. of Florida.
Tallahassee.
That's right.
Dang it.
Tallahassee.
2X.
I was trying to savor the embarrassment. I was trying.
Right.
I was trying.
Okay.
Yeah, get close to that mic. Yeah, right.
On the mic, on
That's
the
such a
mic.
beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. We were just listening to that song. What was the name of that song? That was
The
just
name of that song was called Home.
Home.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Fantastic sound, fantastic
Thanks.
voice. Speaking of voice, we'll learn a little bit about the behind the scenes of the voice in just a moment. But before
Yeah.
we do, Sky Entertainment, what do you got?
Oh, well, we've got Charlie Sheen's ex, a porn star fiance, Brett Rossi, has been granted a temporary restraining order against him after he allegedly threatened her over the phone. She filed a lawsuit against Charlie claiming that he never told her that he was HIV positive and that they had unprotected sex.
Charlie bit my finger.
Now, Sheena recently filed a countersuit against Rossi claiming that she's attempting to extort him. Rossi played a recording of their phone call for a judge who granted the restraining order and scheduled a further hearing on the matter for this week.
Let me tell you, if you got the HIV, you got to tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Like, now, I think what was his argument? He didn't know at the time, or
Oh, he knew.
I thought he originally said he told everyone.
yeah.
But who's gonna play around with Charlie Sheen without protection? I mean,
Porn stars, because they're brilliant. Justin Bieber is getting plenty of hate over his new dreadlocks.
Yes.
Now, the politically correct crowd feels that he's culturally appropriating a traditionally black hairstyle.
No, it's not.
Would you stop?
It's not.
However, Bieber doesn't often stick with one hairstyle very long, so the dreads will likely be history soon.
Listen, I'm not the biggest Bieber guy. Okay, I mean I like his sound. He's got a good sound. Okay, off stage he's a jerk, right? But I mean, white people can get cornrows too, right? Dreadlocks,
I think dreads are
Yeah.
great. I
Yeah.
love them.
right? Ernesto, right? I mean, this is.
I had them when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Once.
People
Yeah.
are now reaching.
They're great.
It's come to the point where it's now easy.
I think
to,
he just looked like a girl.
Yeah, well, he does look like Miley Cyrus a bit. The same
Yeah.
cheekbones.
Oh,
Yeah, same cheekbones.
In person.
he's way
But I mean, did
bigger
they
than
give
us,
crap to
so.
Snow? Okay, another Canadian artist.
No.
When he got his dreads.
Who
No.
is that?
Snow.
Snow.
For
Informer.
Doesn't every member of
I lick your
Slipknot
boom
have
boom
dreads?
down.
Yeah.
Every member of Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Slipknot, right?
Yeah.
Every member.
Did they get crap for having dreads?
No.
No.
The guy that sings for Rage Against the Machine.
This is just Bieber hating them.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with hating on
Bieber
Bieber.
bashing.
Yeah, but you got to be consistent.
Let's not make it about the hair. There's a lot of things. we
So-
can
Well,
hate
he's
on
got
people.
this, his new song it's very acoustic-y. I mean, it's
Yes.
not overly produced. He can kind of sport some dreads.
What is
for
it
that.
called? Playing myself.
Love
myself. Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Which is a good uplifting
It's
song.
a great
actually.
song. I
Right.
actually, yeah, I
Unless
like
you care what
it.
his mom thinks.
I
I
like
think
it.
he got that from Ed Sheeran.
What?
It does.
Love Yourself.
It is very
no,
Ed
seriously, it
Sheeran-esque.
was an Ed Sheeran song that he gave to Bieber because he didn't want to sing it.
I could see that.
Interesting.
He welded.
I think Bieber does a great job on it.
Yeah,
All
me
right.
too.
Well, Kesha says that she's rejected a settlement offer that would have gotten her out of her contract with Sony and Dr. Luke because the deal called for her to take back all of her allegations against Luke. Now, Kesha wrote, quote, "I would have to apologize publicly and say that I never got raped. This is what happens behind closed doors. I will not take back the truth. I would rather let the truth ruin my career than lie for a monster ever again.
Well, good. Good for you then, Kesha, or whatever your real name is, right? I mean,
Sure.
she is hey, if you, I don't want to say cry rape, if you claim rape, okay, it's serious business.
Serious.
All right, that is serious. That's a serious allegation.
Yeah.
So good on her. Now I'm not the biggest fan of Kesha. I mean, TikTok, don't stop, brushing her teeth with a bottle of Jack. Okay, great. But I mean, yeah. Hey, if you were given an offer, okay, we'll start your revenue back up again. All you got to do is say, I'm sorry.
Recant your story.
Well, another Justin Bieber song. All right, sorry. Right. But yeah, good for her. I believe her even more now.
That justifies her statement.
Right.
Yeah.
And I sure don't believe her career is going to be over.
No. If anything,
At some
She's
point, this
Kesha.
thing's going to come around. She'll come back out on top.
Yeah.
Again, I'm with you. I'm not the biggest fan.
All right.
Chief,
well,
Chief.
Sorry, funny.
Her real name is, hold on real quick. Her real name is Kesha Rose Siebert. She was born in 1987. How old is she? Quick.
28.
28 or 29, depending on the month.
27.
29.
13.
No, she's 28 because
29.
I'm 27.
She is 29.
Yeah. Oh, I
29.
Oh,
win.
you little January.
I win.
baby.
I win. January,
March
baby.
1st.
I win.
Yeah, she wins.
Puddle of Mud singer Wes Galen got into more trouble last month as he was involved in a police standoff outside his LA home. Now, neighbors called police about a car being burglarized in Scalen's driveway, and when officers showed up, Scalen ran inside his house and refused to come out for a couple of hours.
No.
Now, police eventually broke down Scalen's back door and arrested him on a previous warrant.
Man, this guy just situation after situation. How much longer is it until we read a story where Wes is overdosed on a drug or something? Is it a matter of time?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This guy has addiction issues. Absolutely. We've seen it in person here in Clarksville at the warehouse. All right, and we see it on the headlining news when he's at airports in Denver. Okay, when he's in LA and he's flipping off his own band members and he's flipping off the crowd, walking off. All right, and he was born in 1972. So how old is he?
34.
43.
Nice job, Bay. 43.
God, I'm dyslexic like crazy.
It's such a tough game.
Dyslexic. Did you?
Dyslexia for bad math. ACDC can help cure cancer. A research team at the University of South Australia has discovered that playing loud rock music during chemotherapy treatment has been effective at improving the efficiency of the drug.
Really?
Now, the song they've been using is ACDC's Thunderstruck, and doctors say the vibrations caused by the music help the drug work.
Interesting. That's really neat.
Wow.
I mean, they say like with the and that
Here,
kind
into
of
the microphone,
vibration.
into the microphone.
They say, sorry, I
That's all right.
forget. They say that with the like the vibrations when in the meditating and stuff when they do like the there's certain vibrations are healing. There's something about it.
Now, I can tell you something that's really, really amazing, and I'll be really fast about it. His
wait.
name is Misuro Emoto, and he's a doctor and a scientist out of Japan.
Miyagi!
But his research is on water crystals, and his whole life's work was on water crystals. And humans are mostly water, and his theory was that sound and words and things like that can affect and program water. So he would play different kinds of music at water and then freeze it, observe the water crystals, and take photos of them. So, I mean, you can look
They're
up his
amazing.
research online, and it shows that things that were hateful and angry music created all of these distorted crystals, and things that were beautiful, like Bach or like classical music, created beautiful water crystal structures. So it says that because you can influence a certain body of water, that human beings are influenced by sound.
Well, two people will agree with you. One, Ghostbusters 2. Okay. All right.
And maybe Jack.
Jackie Wilson.
Titanic.
Misaru Emoto.
And two, I agree with her on this because of
This is real.
Because of Ghostbusters.
This is real science.
That's just like when you're playing
Ghostbusters?
like basketball and you hear a song over the radio that you like and you get hyped.
Well, all I know is, guys, is don't
But
go
it's real.
chasing waterfalls.
They stick to the
No,
rivers
and
and the
the
lakes
streams
that you're used to.
Yo.
Cause I'm gonna something, one of the members have died.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, left eye.
well-
Left eye.
Don't go to the honeymoon.
R.I.P.
From really awesome healthy things to terrible things, McDonald's plans to introduce what it calls a Giga Big Mac. Now, the Giga Big Mac will have 2 extra beef patties, and they say that anyone that's able to finish one will be able to leave McDonald's with a, quote, a satisfied sense of accomplishment.
Bubblegum
In
included.
addition to the enlarged burger, the fries and drink that go with it will also be supersized. Now, the good news or bad news, depending on how you look at it, is that the Giga Big Mac will only be sold in Japan.
And that's why your theory about water crystals doesn't work, because they eat big burgers called the Big Mac.
No, it
Well,
totally works. Just
First
because one
first
person
of all,
has a theory doesn't.
the Big Mac is small anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of calories. I think the Big Mac's pretty big.
I think they shrink.
I think they have gum in them.
Yeah, oh, that's terrible.
Oh, yours. Oh yeah, Mark. Someone put gum in his McDonald's burger.
It should all be replaced with cheese.
And his mother was real polite about it, very bless your heart about it. And Mark
Actual
yeah,
gum?
actual
Yeah.
chewed gum. Right, and you know how he found out? He took a bite and he had like a strand.
No.
Yeah, it was a
He's
strand of
distorting.
gum.
He's distorting it. You just check the podcast. That's not how it went. Good God, have you no couth, sir?
All right, well, Drew Barrymore and her third husband, Will Kopelman, are calling it quits after nearly 4 years of marriage. Sources say they've been having some difficulties, but remain close for the sake of their kids. Now, this was the longest of Drew's marriages, as she and the bar owner, Jeremy Thomas, split after just several weeks in 1994, and she and Tom Green filed for divorce after being married just 5 months.
I
in
forgot about that
2001.
marriage.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
I forgot about her.
It's a
and
weird
Tom Green.
one.
She's a weird one too, though, and she's not a very good actress.
Oh, I think she's great.
No, of course you do. All women have to say Drew Barrymore's a great actress. I'm telling you, she's a terrible
I think her
actress.
father
That's the whole point. She's always adorable. She has no acting
yeah.
range whatsoever.
Right,
okay,
she
I mean-
plays Drew Barrymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
She was born famous.
It's
And
like going to
Adam
marry
Adam Sandler.
Right. It's like what's his name, Paula Rudd. Every role that Paula Rudd plays, who's
It's so
Paula Rudd?
awkward. It's so awkward.
Like, you know what I mean? So
Melissa McCarthy.
yes, here's
Yeah.
another one. She plays Melissa McCarthy. Right. So, but hey, Drew Barrymore, good for her. I mean, plus she got into the business not because of her acting skills, because of her connection with her family.
Yeah.
Right.
She
You
was
know what I
born
mean?
into it.
Well, I hated that the marriage
She was
didn't last
born
though. That's
this
sad.
way. There you go.
Yeah, well, adult actress Amber Ray was found dead in her Los Angeles home over the weekend of a suspected drug overdose. She was one of several women who accused fellow porn actor James Dean of sexual assault. Now, authorities say there were no signs of foul play or physical trauma.
I don't know. She's dead at what age?
Doesn't say.
31.
31.
Right? 31. Ernesto's like 31. I had her bookmarked.
Was waiting for that.
So, I mean, do you, maybe foul play, or do you think overdose?
Well, can you tell physical trauma with somebody that's?
I don't know. If you feed them, what is that? Alkaline powder? What would they feed them in Princess Bride?
Yeah, I think that.
Iocane.
Iocane.
Yeah, iocane.
Well, I think if you just switch out some serious drugs for some ibuprofen, it'd be pretty easy to make someone overdose and look like an accident. Anyway.
Here, I got a quick one for you since we're on the topic. Here we go. What are you searching online for when no one is looking around?
Porn.
Oh.
Well, the adult website Pornhub
IKEA furniture
has revealed the most searched pornography terms in
Nailed it.
all 50 states, and found out that what is on top in 30 of the states.
Or who?
What is the most searched pornographic term, I guess you could say, in the majority of the states of America?
Pornographic term, like just a word? Are we looking for
I'm looking for one word that is plural.
Boobies.
Boobies?
Yeah.
No. Close.
But
Titties.
No. Whoa!
You said it was plural.
I was looking for a lesbian.
That's what I said.
Oh, did you say
I
that?
did,
Nice
I said
job.
that.
Nice
Thanks,
job.
thanks.
Jennifer Stokes. Yeah, lesbians is your number one.
There you go, Mom, Dad.
Okay.
Everybody loves those.
Sky, take us to.
To wherever we're going. If today's your birthday, then you're celebrating it with singer Pharrell Williams, who's 43.
Hey, happy
Rapper
birthday, Dad.
Juicy J is 41. Politician and veteran Colin Powell is 79. Wrestler Diamond Dallas Page is 60. And Kid of the hip hop duo Kid and Play Christopher Reed is 52.
He was only
52.
52.
Yeah.
Here's the pencil. Here's the pencil. Oh, today's your dad's birthday?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you. Tell him I said happy birthday.
I will, man.
Nice. I like your pops.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, well, entertainment news is brought to you by the Gilroy, which is voted Tennessee's 8th best pub. The Gilroy is located in downtown Clarksville at 140 University Avenue and hosts their Fat Bottom Trivia, the city's #1 numero uno game show, every Thursday night at 8 p.m.
That's right. Fat Bottom Trivia, packed house every time. Oh, look at that, the commercial for the Jungle Book. I like that. I want
to see it. I
Yeah,
can't
I
wait to
definitely
see
want to see
it.
that.
That looks very good. Very
The
good.
Jungle Book.
When does it come out?
I don't know. What is it? Mobley and Shaka Khan, right? Is it?
And Baloo.
Yeah,
What is
Shaka
it?
Baloo.
Shaka Khan.
Shere Khan.
Shia Khan.
Shia
Shia Khan. Not Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
She was the bad guy at tennis fence.
That's right. That's right. And Shaka Khan was the big girl in pop music in the 80s. She is a big girl. She needs to stop getting that Gigamac.
Yeah, she does.
But I'll tell you, I mean, a lot of genres today. Fitness, well-being, music being therapeutic was in our entertainment and news stories today. And man, what better to have as our musical guest today than Jennifer Stokes?
Thank you.
It's like you planned today when the headlining news. It's fantastic.
I wondered if you all picked these topics.
Yes.
Because I was going to be
Just
here.
yes.
I really appreciated it.
We are
Makes
that
me
smart.
feel like
We did that extra work.
This
Okay.
is really great. Yeah, this is
But,
going
I
really
mean,
well so far.
You've been busy.
I've been busy.
Now, The Voice, okay? Going out for The Voice.
I did.
When did this all take place, and what was your reason for going into the gauntlet? Known as The
Absolutely.
Voice?
Oh, I tell you, I went on February 7th was my audition in Chicago, and it had been about a year since my grandmother passed away, and right before she did, she really mentioned she had heard through the grapevine that I was going to audition for The Voice. So in her mind, I'd won The Voice. Like I was already picked. She, in her mind, it was a done deal. And she said, "Now Jennifer, when you win, I want you to pick Christine." That's what she called her, Christine, not Christina. I think it's because her sister's name was Christine. But so I did. I went to audition for The Voice, and I felt like it was a long shot, but at the same time, I felt like I had just as much chance as anybody.
So, I mean, when you went there, right? You stand there, you have to sing a song with an instrument.
No instrument.
No
You
instrument.
Sing by
Just
yourself, just you.
And what did you choose to sing?
I sang a little montage. I sang one line from Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey Rae. I sang one line of... what was the second song I did?
I don't know, but you
I
should
think
have
I'm
sang it
blocking
in French.
I'm blocking it
You
off.
should have
I
sang it all in
should've.
French.
I should have.
Like, the next time you go on these things, consult with me. Okay? I'm telling you, if you
It
would have went
takes
in
a
there
village. I
singing
needed- I
all the
needed
French
your-
stuff,
yeah.
you would have been the standout. They would have been like, oh my God.
Well,
she's French, she's chic. Okay? That's a French word. And yes.
I think I did consider that. And also, I was going to sing, my plan was to sing the Steel Drivers song, You Put the Hurt on Me. Right? That's what I was going to sing. I was going to do Steel Drivers, You Put the Hurt on Me. And I got there and I decided not to. I went with the other. And then my niece-to-be was telling me, she's like, they really like the country genres. I'm like, dang it.
Dang it.
Should have gone with the Steel Drivers tune. You can't go wrong with anything related to Chris Stapleton.
Yeah, well,
Ever.
look what Chris
Can't go wrong.
Stapleton has accomplished.
He's
This
phenomenal.
man is
He's killing it.
fantastic.
He's killing it.
So they don't call you back, right?
So they don't call. They didn't call
That's
back.
what it is.
You
Our
go
people
into
call
a
your
room with
people.
10 other people,
Right.
and you all audition in front of each other.
Did you hate those other people?
A couple of them I did because they were better. But the other ones, I just felt like, just kind of a kindred sportsmanship, just trying our best,
Right.
and I felt like I did as well as I could have done.
Right.
I did, I think hopefully Grandma would have been proud, but they had my information before I went. I kind of feel like it could have been, they could have known the answer before I walked in the door, but you still have to do it. You still have to go through the motions and try it, and it was one of the neatest things I've ever done because it was like I was in this giant room full of just angels, a choir of angels. Everybody, we got there at 7 a.m., everybody was real quiet and trying to hold their eyes open, But then as it got time for you to go in and sing your song, people were singing at the top of their lungs. They didn't care how many people were around.
That's right. They were in the zone.
They were in the zone. And it might be TMI, but I went into the ladies' room right before the audition, and I'm sitting there and I'm practicing singing Corinne Bailey Rae, and then all of a sudden the girl in the stall next to me starts harmonizing along, and then the girl in the stall next to her does a third part harmony, and it said, I wanted to be like, do y'all want to start a band? Let's just go. Let's just go start a band. This was amazing because everybody there was good. I mean, I'm used to the
band's name would be the
concentration
Wizettes.
of talent. The Wizettes.
I like that.
Nashville kind of got me prepped for that much talent in that concentrated of an area, but I mean, this was almost like, just like nothing I'd ever seen. How great these singers were.
Right. Well, I mean, now you walk away from it. You got that experience
It was
under
awesome.
your belt. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where can we see you play next? Live. What do you guys got coming up?
I'm doing a couple of shows in Knoxville coming up around here. Let me think.
They call it Knocked Upsville.
Oh, do
So
they?
be
No,
careful
they don't.
down there.
Oh.
Yes, please be careful.
You know what? I'm actually going to change that show.
Yes,
that show is
that's
now
right.
going to be somewhere else, anywhere else.
That's right, Cooksville, where nobody gets laid. Yeah, it's amazing. No, not that it gets started.
Oh, that's awful.
But yeah, I mean, go to our Facebook page, all right?
We've got new videos going up all
Yes.
the time. So
You're our artist of the day
with,
on the joepadula.com.
Awesome.
Great videos you got on your YouTube channel.
I just did a show with Alonzo Pennington a couple of days ago, and
How
we
was
got a
that?
lot
Good?
of good footage from that. So
Good.
that'll be keep your eye out for that. You'll see Alonzo and I both.
Follow her on Twitter and Instagram alike, and I'm telling you, she's got a great sound. She's got a great style about her. What a great attitude and an outlook on life.
Thanks.
And I respect it. I appreciate it.
Thanks. I
So,
appreciate that.
What's the song you want to do here on the
All
show?
right, I'm gonna do it. My brand new song. This is called "You Only Love Me on Whiskey."
You Only Love Me on Whiskey.
Yep.
And is it based on somebody? Is it a true
is,
story?
it is.
Who is it
I'll
based
tell
on?
you-
And what's his first and last name?
Well, so a lot of my friends are like, "Did you write that song about me?" You know, like most of my friends ask me that. I'm like, "No, I didn't. I wrote it about this one particular person." But it
friends are all
applies
cool.
to all y'all.
Right.
Like,
That's
most
right.
of my friends,
Yeah.
this applies to them.
Yeah.
So I'll save. You know,
You may have a problem.
I'll save face for him, and we don't have to go there. But yeah, this is definitely inspired from real life.
Here, I'm going to your friends list on Facebook. I'm gonna go to her Facebook page, okay? Mark Owens. Is it Mark Owens?
Yes.
Is it Bay? Bay?
No.
No. But ladies and gentlemen, proud to have her back on the show. I look forward to watching her live and her upcoming events and performances. Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Stokes.
You only love me on whiskey. You only care on wine. You only want me once the shots kick in, 2 beers at a time. And when the poison finally drowns your pain, well, I know you love me, 'cause you're crying my name. You only call me past midnight when you're on your phone, and you can tell you're drunk, but I can't tell if you're really alone. But still I answer just to stop the tears. And you swear you need me over 3 more beers. You only love me on whiskey. You only care on wine. You only want me once the shots kick in, 2 beers at a time. And when the poison finally drowns your pain, well, I know you love me, 'cause you're crying my. Well, you know I love you. I know you love me, 'cause you're crying my name.
Wow.
Nice job, Jennifer. Nice job. That's one of the most beautiful songs I've heard about a booty call ever.
Thank
It's
you.
great.
Yeah.
Hey.
And your friends are alcoholics. For sure.
This is true. This is true.
But,
But I love them. Yeah, no, but they
Absolutely.
are. Absolutely.
But,
Wow.
Thank you for joining us here on the show today.
My pleasure. Thanks for
love
having
when
me.
you come in here and hang out with us. Not only are you personable, you're intelligent. And,
Thanks.
And,
Except I thought Jackson.
You're easy to look at, so that helps.
Thanks.
Yeah, we get messages. Why don't you have ugly people on your show? It just works out that way. We're not biased. But yeah, we're going to get out of here because it's past top of the hour. But Jennifer Stokes, definitely make sure to go check her out on Facebook, give her a like. Also follow her on Instagram and Twitter as well. You'll definitely be happy that you did.
Thanks.
Thank you. Let's see. Sky, what'd you learn on the show today?
I learned that Thunderstruck can aid in the application of cancer medication.
Ooh, I love that. That's great.
Wow. Now is it going to be Axl Rose doing that song soon, right? He's going to be the new front for ACDC. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. See if he shows.
Right?
Damon!
Yes, sir.
So come on, tell us how much. How much are we going to save if we call Damon?
Well, I can't tell you that because that's the agreement with the business. And with
You're
the
right.
schools.
You're right.
So,
And the agreement this month is with
Tree of Life Market Center over on Crossland Avenue.
Love Yvonne over there.
Great
people.
products.
Yeah.
Great healthy alternatives.
Yep.
And we've been having the conversation. You want to eat healthier? There's almost
You
only
have
one
to.
place in Clarksville to get everything under one roof.
Isn't that weird that that's like the theme of today's show? Right?
It is.
That and religion. And religion today. We had some controversial ones today. Damon, what'd you learn on the show today?
Well, I learned that senators are questionably trying to make the Bible the book of the state with a lot of vehemence.
Yeah, I hear you. And Governor Haslam, it's on his desk now. We'll see if it gets a signature or the veto.
Wow.
We'll find out soon. We'll be reporting on those headlining news as it occurs. I'd like to thank Rob Brown for coming in today.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. The guy fronts a lot of money to put on these events that raise money for St. Jude's. Right, Chief? What were we talking about in the green room there?
That's a lot of good things.
You know, it takes a lot to put on these events.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you want to go out there. You're going to get some free stuff, a lot of free merch, some great music, okay? Resurrection, a Journey tribute band is going to be out there. I love it. The T-shirt cannon. Chief AJ is going to be tackling people for those T-shirts.
Yeah.
It's like a dog fetching the Frisbee. Bites it. No doubt about it. Hey, what'd you learn on the show today?
That you look like a soccer coach.
Oh, because I look like a soccer coach today. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, David, don't get pictures when I look like a soccer coach. He got my soccer coach picture.
As he poses.
As he poses. Don't take a picture of my soccer coach. Ernesto, what'd you learn today?
Have a great summer.
I'll tell you, I left for a little while, but what I learned was that I love being part of the downtown community.
Yes.
There's everybody, all the businesses, all the neighbors are so great, and they definitely help out.
Right. Ernesto got a couch and a bed from, what was the place again?
Warehouse 41.
And people lent him their pickup truck so he can pick it up. People
Don from Hops lent me his
from
truck
Hops.
to pick up the bed, and then Steve from Journey's Eye helped me bring the couch home and lift it all the way up.
I love it. Hops Java, Hops Road, Journey's Eye, everyone's stepping up. Plus, you had somebody help you carry up some mattresses earlier, right? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, that was good.
Under crunch time, too.
Oh,
Come on, let's go.
Now.
Mark, what'd you learn? Oh, you got a mic. Good.
Some crap about a museum.
Oh, the poo museum.
I'm pretty sure Sky's growing stuff in her basement.
A lot of crystals.
Experimental things.
Chief, what'd you learn before we close out the show?
420 getting here, boy.
Yeah, I learned the origins of 420 today. Yeah, San Rafael, California.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Sky's basement.
Scott's basement. All right, we got to get out of here, but yeah, fun show, interesting show, informative show. It's definitely a Tuesday show, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But tomorrow we got more talk radio, meaning live music coming at you.
Joe, can I say one more thing?
Yeah,
I'll
of
take
course
5
you can.
seconds. I wanted to also say that with the 2 songs you all played today,
Yeah.
Home, that we're doing a little GoFundMe account to help raise money to help get other jobs for people in the creative field.
Yes.
Also, I worked with the Room in the Inn in Nashville for a long time teaching songwriting to the homeless. So
Right.
we kind of tie that in. And then the song, of course, about whiskey is, it deals a lot with love and heartbreak. And I work with a lot of the women at the
battered shelter,
sanctuary,
yeah,
at the
absolutely.
sanctuary in Hopkinsville,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. You know, those all of these things kind of tie into well-being, talking about eating well, living well,
Right.
thinking well,
Just
feeling
gotta,
well.
just gotta
so-
do better out there. You know, step up your game and help others for them to step up their game.
for them to step up their game. So
Right.
people can check out the GoFundMe account. That'd be awesome.
You got it. All right, and where can they find those links on the Jenna Stokes Facebook page?
Yep, they can go to Facebook. I think it's Jen Stokes Music.
By the way, that was way longer than 5 seconds.
It really was. I have no concept of time.
Like Mark Owens had to rewind the song.
I don't
a little bit.
guesstimate very well. I'll be there in 10 minutes. You're an hour and a half away.
You know what else I learned? We all suck at doing math when it comes to dates and times.
Right on.
Right on.
But together we are force.
Together, we have a calculator out there. All right, Clarksville, we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.